While
Archer's
Catherine's...
red bow.
Let's see if YouTube acknowledges it. Give me a minute.
Do you want us to be
it
quiet
looks
during
like
your
it's-
intro?
I don't do what intro? What the
We
fuck do you
all
think
talk
I
over
am?
each other like we're doing right now.
It's live! So, say what you want, do what you want. Someone needs to check that it's all working audio-wise on YouTube.
One sec.
I can do it.
If I have to do this again, I will use one of my songs as the freaking intro.
Oh, you didn't
You're
use
live with 2 people watching.
Well, at least that's something.
Can
everyone hear everybody on the actual YouTube, yeah?
Everybody's talking here right now, so I can't hear the stream.
Yeah. Just make everything better.
I can't see this. Oh, I can see. Can someone in the chat say?
Wow, this is really professional.
Well, I mean, Chester's not here. Jeff, next time send me an intro video and I'll I don't know how to play them through thingy.
I have no idea.
Where's
All
Chad?
I can see is, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear it. The audio is indeed
Okay,
working.
good. We're good. Then it's all up to Jeff. Jeff.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to a Chesterless drawn and quartered fan edition, Next Gen and the Otakuverse. And that's about as much as I remember from Chester's intro.
Oh, you lazy
So-
bastard.
Then you
Yeah,
have to
you know.
introduce your co-host Jeff.
Yes, I get the introduce. Well, actually, technically that would be Rabbit. Rabbit would be co-host.
What?
Yeah, you. It's your
Wow,
channel.
you're second to your own stream, rather.
Yeah.
I'd have thought JD would be the co-host.
JD can't be the co-host; he's the guest
Oh.
and
I
the
suppose so.
artist.
Yeah.
I mean, logic, guys. Come on.
We'll all be the co-host. It's all fine.
Yes, we'll all be the co-host. We'll share co-hosting duties.
Ride the ride.
That won't turn into a shitstorm fast.
I mean,
So,
that's what it
let's-
always is anyway.
Yeah. So let's introduce the artists here, and let me flip over back to because I can't see anything from there.
Remember to like
First
and share.
is remember to like and share. And first guest artist is Andrew Fleming.
Hey.
Yay!
Yay.
Followed by Eric Zombie Man Hawkins,
Hey, hey, hey.
and then Kima. Hey, Kima.
Hey.
Alan Alonso from the Howl Comics, our audio-visual guy. The line block, whose name I don't know.
Jonathan, you didn't ask me a sarcastic question like Chester. Very disappointed.
Okay.
Are you
Well, I'm working up to that. My only job is picking on Chester.
Okay.
I mean, that's my only job. That and creating the straw poll. Then we have Amy Lester. Hey, Amy.
Oh boy.
Hey, Amy.
Nicole Crowley.
Armoron from Oz.
Hello.
I think this doesn't work.
The almighty Elrodimus Flash. Mr. Motion, whose name I also don't know.
Well,
I don't even know.
hello.
Yes. And Rosa Diorio. Rosa Diorio. Not Oreo. Oro. Just as a side note, me and Rosa will be at a convention called BasedCon in Michigan. So September 9th through 11th.
Is it based?
Promo board. Be
Yep.
there, be there, be there. Sunday,
Be there. Sunday,
Be there or
Sundays.
be cringe.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
Jeff needs questions, so ask him some questions so he can answer them.
Yes. So, JD, what is your comic about?
There you
Oh,
go.
it's about an autistic guy who builds an exosuit and fights crime and stuff.
So it's
Yeah.
based on a true story?
Not really.
So, what are
Very educational.
what are the members of the Otakuverse?
It's not really a team, but mostly universe.
Okay, so who are the members of the universe?
Okay, well, I'll give you kind of a glimpse. There's the Beyonds, which includes Next Gen.
Hang on. Are you share your screen and then show them, and then we can I can share it.
Okay. Right now I'm just let me just do some stuff. Sorry. Screen.
Take your time, buddy.
And anyway, the
Oh my gosh, you're
Otakuverse-
breaking the professionalism of the entire presentation. Go ahead.
Joking. Okay. Here it is. This is one page from the Beyonds. I hoping that might actually make it into the final cut. This is like it's like, you know, the team has to stop a bad guy from launching a missile, and guess what happened?
They do
It
it?
also gets launched.
Yes, and this is Kanine, kind of like my Batman character with a ninja theme or something. Contacts Next Gen, my Iron Man style, you know, kind of Spider-Man-ish superhero. He's trying to stop the missile now.
Do you have repulsor rays?
No, he's got Next particles.
Yeah, Rita repulsor rays.
Those are better.
Next particle energy. That's how his suit runs. He uses an unknown particle for energy called Next energy. And yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but on Next, because basically it explains his name, you know.
Yeah,
Why
makes
does it
sense.
call himself Next?
Actually, I think the name is actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Next gen, like next generation of superheroes.
And
Advanced.
and also the Next particle just makes it, you know, work even better, you know. Because it's like a next generation power supply. Gotta find the teams. Oh yeah, that's right. It's under team ups. Sorry.
So if anyone wants JD's links, although Jeff is
Yes,
posting
JD's
them,
links
they are in
are
the
in the-
description of the YouTube as well, because unlike
And they're
Chester,
in the
I've put
chat.
them there.
Okay, here's the Beyonds. There's the
Why did my
Beyonds.
subscribers go up so much?
There's Next Gen. There's Kanine. There's Billy the Kid. There's Ares the
Billy
God
the
of
Kid.
War. There's Redbow. There's Tully, and there's Sodar.
Redbone. Redbone, is that named after the 70s rock group?
Oh, Redbow.
Oh, Redbow.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You know, the Red Archer person.
So they don't run around singing "Come and Get Your Love," right?
Oh, she does sing a lot, grunge and stuff.
Oh, now you got their rabbit's attention.
Okay. I'm curious to know about the bad guys.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, there are a couple. Let me find the bad guy. Oh yeah, there's a lot of them. You can see.
Would one of them happen to be named Chester? You know, it's a yacht.
The in-laws are always the.
I'll show you one. I will show you one of Next Gen's villains.
Lord of Malta.
Nope. This
Famous
one is
Lester.
the Blind Buddha.
Keanu
Yes.
Reeves.
Oh, he's the Blind Buddha.
The blind Buddha.
A little thin for a Buddha.
Well,
Well,
actually,
he has a hard time finding food.
Buddha wasn't.
Food is skinny.
it's just a name
Thank you.
mostly. There's this thing called a living Buddha from Inuyasha, and I like that concept so much. I thought of, what if someone rejected the living Buddha and became a blind Buddha?
That's actually kind of interesting.
Yeah,
This is getting
that's
better.
that's where the idea first came from.
Okay. Well, we should probably get the artists going here. So the rules are they have 2 hours to draw pretty much any character from the Otakuverse. And so we're going to have JD count it down. So JD, count it down.
Okay, next 5, next 4, next 3, next 2, next 1, next 0. Go.
Okay, go.
I think JD practiced that.
I think that was actually pretty good.
I improvised
I
it.
enjoyed that.
I improvised it.
Use improvisation, man.
Yeah, this is another character I didn't get a chance to show you guys. This is Captain Nova. He's another villain. Tell who she's based off of.
Unfortunately, I can't see anything, but let me take a look here.
Harley Quinn.
Is a video streaming right now on
Yeah.
YouTube? Because I don't.
Yeah, the video stream.
Yeah, it's streaming.
It
Because
says
according
excellent
to my
connection.
screen here,
Yeah,
it's not.
Definitely.
Where's the link?
I shared it on Twitter. It's my YouTube. It's in the general. My YouTube is.
I'll drop it in the general again.
Yeah, you might want to do that.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Anyway, the any characters from the Otakuverse come from my, most of them came from my, middle school to high school years. You know, developing characters back then.
Cool.
You've got more characters
what's
than I
the-
thought of. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I did the same thing.
JD, what's the name of the guy with the spiky helmet? He looks like a villain. I don't know if he's a villain or not.
Oh, I
Which
would
one?
know him, yeah.
He's like yellow and green. He's got like a spiky helmet or like blades on the side of his
triangular,
helmet.
sort of triangular helmet style.
Okay, let me look. Try to find
It's
the.
kind of like a space Mandalorian kind of outfit.
Oh wait, you're talking about Oz the Bounty Hunter?
I think he's got a cape,
Oh,
hasn't he?
Yeah,
Okay,
he's got a cape.
Oh, he's got a
Yeah,
cape.
right.
Okay, cool.
Oh, he's got a cape. Okay, was it a black costume or a?
Well, I see
It's
a
like
couple
red
colors.
and
One-
gray or something.
Yeah, one's like orange and blue, and one's like yellow and green, but it's the same drawing. It's the same concept. It's like a visor, like a V type visor, and
Yeah.
he's got blades on his face. He's using guns.
That's Blade Face.
Well, that's Oz the Bounty Hunter. He's a bounty hunter.
Alrighty.
And can you
He's-
can you
he
tell
wears
me
orange.
the name of the dark-skinned space elf who's in the pink suit one more time?
Sodar is.
Sodar.
It's spelled as Sodarr.
Okay. I was just curious because that's who I'm drawing, and I want to know the name of the character that I'm drawing.
Is it Black Santa Claus?
No, that's Stryker.
Striker?
That's
Oh.
just Santa Claus.
No, that's not. It's not Santa Claus. That's Stryker. He disguised himself as a Santa Claus.
Oh.
I do like that Eric said Black Santa Claus, and you immediately knew who he was talking about.
That's pretty, yeah.
It's like, oh no, it's this guy. That's his name.
You know what's funny is like everyone that comes on here says they have a universe and they have like one character.
Hey, I got like 3.
Yeah.
He comes in
You
here, he's like, it's a
stole your
universe, and it's
universe.
literally
I have a
like,
universe.
oh, universe.
My
I
universe
never
says
claimed to
I
have a
no
universe.
character.
Yeah.
Did you like off Toto?
No, Toto's still alive. Actually, in the lore of Oz, people do not die unless they're murdered. They don't die of old age or disease.
Oh man.
That's why Toto's over
I
there.
knew I forgot something.
No.
Oh boy. Yeah, I forgot about Stryker, but I think you can find a reference of him.
It's
Getting his
alright,
butt
there's
kicked
plenty of characters.
Yeah, there's plenty.
Oh yeah, you definitely gave us enough to work with, which is great.
But I mean,
Okay,
he's
cool.
wearing a Santa costume. That's kind of amazing.
And the thing that I really like, JD, is that every single one of your characters is completely unique looking. There isn't a single one that is a copy and paste of the other one, and that is so impressive. It's
Yeah,
so great.
Color palettes and everything. Just
I
You
just
don't
have to point out. Like the second image of like your Neko cat girl. I think I see a nipple.
No.
Hold on.
Hey, John, that's your imagination.
That was your
Scroll
that was
back
the
up
point.
here.
Well, that's right.
I'm gonna
I
animate
could-
milk.
Yeah.
Right.
Boy,
We're watching AFLM at the minute.
Actually, I found out where I put my Stryker files at. I'll show you what he looks like. He's
Let me know and I'll come back to you when you're ready. You don't have any monsters, do you? I would join an alien earlier. I don't mind drawing a
yeah,
monster.
yeah. We got a couple of monsters. I wasn't able to pull up some earlier. I was
There's
using
a
my
big
cell phone.
yellow guy with a bunch of spikes coming
I
out.
know they're all people, and I'm drawing people. I was wondering if they're monsters, but it's fine. I might draw the next gen. Everyone else is probably drawing somebody else.
Well, you can design it to look like you can design his armor to look like a monster.
To be fair,
like Diver, yeah.
I'll be going in and
like
out with
Diver.
stuff. Dude, do you know how long that would take me? That is a good idea, though. Guyver
like
next gen would
5
look
pieces of armor.
freaking awesome.
Yeah,
Can I
that would
hear
be
it
pretty
slowing
dope.
down?
Have you seen those diver versions
This
of
is
like
it.
the Marvel characters? They look great.
You've got to be better than Marvel characters, that's for sure.
Yeah. And they have
Yeah.
diver versions of like Captain America.
Some
Doctor
of them.
Doom looks weird. The rest look pretty awesome.
I'll have to have a look. That does sound awesome.
Dark
I
Metal?
like it.
And yes,
hang on
it's
a
called
minute. Are
Dark
you?
Metal.
Hang on, let me see. Are you watching? Are you on? Okay, is that a sword on his back?
Yes, that's him.
Okay.
Striker.
Striker. So he's got like that. Okay.
Mercenary, mostly, you can tell. On the phone.
Yeah, I didn't see
And
that
this
one
is an
before.
old piece, by the way.
That's fine. It's just, I can see what the character's supposed to look like.
Yeah, he's purple and dark red, magenta red. I was trying to make him look kind of darkish and kind of like something bright a little bit, but not in too bright, if you know what I mean. Kind of like a opposite of some of my other characters.
Yeah, a lot of the characters here are very bright and saturated, which is pretty up my alley. I like bright and saturated characters.
Yeah. Yeah, this character is actually he's a mercenary that's lived since the pre-Civil War era.
Here's
the
a
first gen-
Conan-like looking dude.
So he gets a discount at Denny's. Got it.
Alright, let's have a look at what people
Wait,
draw.
wait. You're talking about
I don't like how quick you draw, Andrew.
He's got a... Yeah,
I don't
maybe
normally
that's it.
watch people doing it, but my god, you're doing it quick.
Rannoch.
Armoron's got a blank screen. We'll move on first.
Okay, I gotta save this page.
Eric also
okay,
is
guys?
cheating with how fast he draws.
Be our guest.
Oh, yes.
So did Chester say exactly where he was going?
I don't know. Assassination mission? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was just about to say, well, when somebody pops up dead tomorrow, we will know where Chester was.
I think he's overthrowing the neighboring village.
Yeah, that's it.
What those warlords do.
Village warfare. I love the idea. That'd be great.
In Africa.
Okay, here we go.
He's gonna go in there and bore him to death when he start talking about philology.
Tell me about it. Yeah.
The entire
Actually, what-
the entire
Next
enemy
campaign.
force committed suicide. Anyways, go ahead.
You guys know where Taiwan got its name?
Oh,
His parents?
Yeah.
I'm back on JD again. Go on. Say what
Actually,
you're going to say.
ironically, page 5 of this comic was page 1 of the book I worked
Wow.
on. I changed it, and I thought it would look better as a page 5, like a reflection type thing.
And the glow.
Yeah, Next Gen's armor glows green, so that's why he has glow on there. I gave
Okay,
it kind
guys.
of that.
Is it just me, or am I the only person that is addicted to like a green golden glow in all my stuff? I literally, every time I write something, if it starts glowing, it glows like golden green. I think it's like some sort of psychological thing. I don't know what it means. Somebody
Green
have
is a
me
much
help.
pleasant color to the human eye.
I use green a lot too.
We could bring out the works
I'll
of
move
Freud.
along. So I tried to show you a screen, honey, but all I can see is, Melissa, whatever, it's just a phone doing stuff.
So do you like gold and
Yeah, I'm
green?
working on that.
It's fine. I'm going through people's art as we're going. What we're looking at now. Who am I clicked on? Is this Kinma?
I don't know.
Are you doing spiky head person?
baby.
Yep, that's going to be you then.
What a description.
Well, I mean, that's the one I was thinking of drawing, except I was going to draw it a lot more evil looking, but apparently he's not a bad guy. So.
Well, he's a bounty hunter, though. So, you could make him...
I've got to draw in between sharing everyone's screen, so we'll see.
See how that works out.
See how far you make it.
I haven't started yet, so...
Okay. Alright.
I'll do a sketch and I'll see if it goes somewhere.
Yeah.
What I need is a second monitor.
Oh yeah.
Who's drawing what, right? Well, the thing is, my monitor's already big enough as it is. Right, the how... What are you drawing, how?
I'm drawing the same thing. I was thinking maybe we should have... yeah, I was thinking maybe we should have characters.
I mean, JD gave us so much choice.
I'm drawing next gen. I don't know when.
Oh, you are. Sorry, I can't see everybody. Hang on, let me just exit out of here so I can. So I'm just going.
I almost drew the ninja.
I thought about that. Is it, your ninja's called kunai, right? After the throwing daggers.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Hang on. Let me.
Well, who's the cowboy hat dude? Which one is he?
Who's line block? There we go.
Hello, Mr. The Kid.
Yeah, Billy the Kid managed to get teleported into the future. There have been these two duplicates of him. Think of it as like he was spatially cloned twice, and those two clones lived their full lives. Or well, actually, the first one died a horrible death, but the second one lived a long life.
Ew.
Pat Garrett kill him?
In the future.
Yeah.
Well, you know, when you're writing a story, you got to break a few eggs. Sorry, Billy, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Actually, Billy's now alive in the. That was just the fake copy version of him. Real Billy is still alive in the present day.
Dang, deep lore.
Really? Okay. I gotta draw this dude. Yeah, but you don't have a picture. Do you have a closer picture of Billy the Kid?
Oh dang it! I forgot to pick.
I
have to try.
Well, he's got a cowboy hat, a 6-shooter, and he looks young.
In the cape.
So,
okay, good. Thank you for that.
We can do that.
Use a reference picture and draw him in a biker jacket. It'll work just as
Yeah.
fine. Oh, that is so cool. Actually looks cool.
And strangely looks a lot like Emilio Estevez.
Nice one.
That would be cool.
For giving my description to me because I can't see as well as I want to. So
Does anybody know what I'm referencing? What movie I'm referencing?
Young Guns.
Young Guns 2.
Young
very
Guns,
good.
yes.
Or Young Guns 2, yeah. So it could be either or.
Hey,
Mighty
Hawkins,
Ducks.
Yeah.
Whose head does whose head's in Next Gen's hands?
You have to wait.
Emilio.
Oh no! I already know who you're drawing. I already know. There's only one possibility. It could be Eric. Come on now.
Oh, Tony Stark.
Yeah, it's Tony Stark. That's it.
Oh, God. That's so funny. That makes sense, I guess, because I always keep saying he's not Iron Man. It really proves it.
Actually, I need to look up some reference for that so I get it right. I don't have it.
So basically, he's not Iron Man.
He's kind of like a guy he's an autistic guy who developed an armored suit. He was young and they can fly and stuff like that.
Well,
sorry, I came up with that idea first. You're gonna have to start all over again.
There are other elements too,
man.
like for instance, he has an alien bug guy and a robot as partners in his lab that he works at. Has a businesswoman wife who is very intelligent and stuff, and she's about 2 years younger than him or something.
Or something.
Saucy.
How do you wrangle her?
Very, very hard story, but let's just say it starts
Chloroform,
off
like everyone else.
No. Starts off at high school.
I mean, that's my method.
School. And they were sweethearts. And let's just say she loved him, but she had to literally back home into Texas, and let's just say that's how his daughter gets born. First one.
Aww.
The birds and the bees. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
In the prequel comic, it's going to be a shock to him.
The bees and the birds.
Did somebody not explain that whole process to him?
Oh, it's not that.
You'd be surprised how often that happens.
He just didn't know she existed.
What is that look like?
That old nut.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
I can't get
apparently-
the references without ruining the stream. God damn it.
Also,
I ruined it for myself.
he actually never told Jake because she was afraid of stuff. You know how it goes.
Yep.
Oh man, another Haas. That's so cool looking. I like your Haases.
So you're gonna do any animation with your characters, like create a trailer video or something like that?
I don't really have the skills to do that very effectively.
Rewind back.
I did do some animation stuff, but they're not that good.
Let's get Melissa. Where is Melissa?
Well,
Let's get do it.
last time I tried to share a screen, she was phoning. I don't know how else to describe it.
What?
Did you say that Melissa is phoning it in? How dare you? She tries very hard.
She does. Yeah, she's trying to find there's like a reference for like a train or something in one of the comic pages, so she's trying to find that that reference. But she had it on her phone, so now she's trying to find it on her computer, so she'll have it handy. But it can be hard for me to be twice online.
Well, it's fine. Just let me know when I can share your screen instead of just sharing your phone. I don't want to like dox you. Or something.
That's right.
All your friends.
Come get me.
So how many people received their Zombiful World of Oz package?
I did, and
Yep,
it's awesome.
I got mine.
I need a
I
dead
haven't seen
fish
them
in
yet.
it.
I think. No.
Dead fish extra.
I am waiting for mine. I've gotten 2 of them because I got Wraith of God at the same time that I got Zombie World of Oz, and I don't know which one's which. So I was going to do an unboxing for my videos because, unlike Jeff, I don't have that perfect presence, to just make up stuff and people take my wisdom. So I just have to like make up stuff to do it. So I was going to open them up, and I don't know which one's which. So I'm probably going to have like 4 or 5 different things that I just open all at once and go. And so I'm gonna get excited when I get it. But I think now you and Aaron send out pretty much the same package, don't you? It's like the sandwich board type thing.
Aaron's is in
Where
the,
it's like,
his is in the Gemini mailer too. He has a smaller address label where mine has a bigger address label.
We know way too much about each other, don't we? Fine.
Maybe you should order it and have it in the mix.
Somebody's got label envy.
I just noticed that. I was like, because I print them on my my regular printer. I wish I had a label printer just for them, but it costs a little bit of money that I don't have.
Yeah, label printers. So that's one of the things I used to work on a long time ago was label printing and barcoding. So
honestly, that's fun, but I'm not sure if it is.
So I used to actually work on these big old zebra printers that you had to program with labels and all that other stuff. That was an interesting job.
Zebra printers?
Yeah, Zebra.
Tell us what these are.
Zebra is like big label printing.
Yeah, huge label printing. Datamax, I forget. Printronix is another one. So.
Hey,
Holy cow, this sounds dangerous.
Was that JD?
Yeah, it sounds funny because there's this company that makes these pencils I like, mechanical pencils, and they call themselves Zebra.
Nah, it's gonna be different.
I guess so.
So, but a lot of the label printers you have the zebra guts in them. And we'll tell you that.
Zebra guts.
Okay, so tell us one story that was actually exciting, like when you got your hand stuck in the zebra printer or something cool like that.
I thought you were saying your hand stuck in a zebra for a minute.
Yeah.
That's
that
exciting.
would be
That's an
wrong.
exciting
That would
story.
not be right.
That would have been more exciting.
That's a better story to tell.
House officer, I don't know how I met this zebra.
Getting pretty hot.
Oh my god.
Why is your arm striped, son?
God.
I did just get my hardbacks in yesterday, I think. The reprinted ones, because all the first batch was damaged.
Oh yeah. I saw
Oh
that.
my
So-
god.
I have to draw a sketch inside all of them.
Yay! Where are we gonna
Oh,
get
wow.
toys?
It's almost better.
That's
I
almost
love
better.
the cards and all that kind of cool stuff.
Maybe I should look at.
Okay, now y'all gotta stop doing this where you just stop talking and nobody says anything.
I was like, oh crap, my
I'm trying to
connection's
think
gone
of what
again.
I'm drawing.
Oh, yeah, Elrod's back. I was going to say I couldn't hear you for a while. I thought he disappeared. I thought it was just me.
But,
I can still hear y'all fine, by the way. So
Is there
just
any
saying.
character that like
good.
everybody's drawing right now?
I'm
That
trying
they
to
should
draw.
Oh,
Is there
Yeah,
a
like
character
all-
that what?
like everybody's already drawing, and like, could somebody draw something besides this one character, or am I pretty good to just grab anybody from the list without going like, oh no, now everyone is literally
It
drawing.
should be good. I think it's a mixture of
Well,
everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like 3 of us jump on one.
Hey, why not? I got an idea. Why not try to do Neko Neko?
Kitty, kitty.
Is,
Well,
somebody
that's
else
what
doing
I'm doing.
It's a necro,
Oh.
Andy.
Wait, that's you? That's what you're drawing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Eventually.
wait,
Neko
you're
means
drawing-
cat in Japanese. So neko
What?
means a
I thought
kitty
they were
cat.
just wafers.
Yeah, that's the
Cat,
idea.
I thought it was just old people
I
candy.
don't know if we can verify that without Chester.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's Neko Neko. I thought it was for a minute there. I thought it was Sonar.
Actually, in my
yeah.
private island,
What
couldn't
people
see it because
do,
it was so small.
what people don't know is that Neko comes from the root of the Greek, which is also Saudi Arabian back in the old
Saudi
days,
Arabian Greek
when they were not Saudi Arabia, but they were part of the greater inland empire of lizards.
I mean, it's
It's really
definitely a good
interesting.
Chester. I mean, we don't need him if you're going to be here, I don't think.
That's right. That felt like just like home.
I'm going to say, yeah, Chester, they wanted to get rid of you and keep me.
We all know as soon as he retires and gets on that yacht, we'll never hear from him again.
I reckon so.
No, he better keep it.
Pirates.
I don't know. The thing is
that
about
way.
he says he goes about stuff. He does actually enjoy doing all this. So I suppose we'll see.
Oh yeah.
It depends on if the pirates get him or not. If they make Chester a cabin
Yeah,
boy
that's
or
true.
Yeah.
Not
I'm
not
looking at
before he
pirates right
bites
now.
off 7 of their ears.
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
No.
7 of their ears. It's excessive.
That is actually pretty neat.
Arr, my ear.
Is that what the Japanese pirates still say R?
We gotta get an ear patch.
I heard you.
R-R-D-2.
My ear.
Amaron, what are you drawing? Oh.
Yar, go to something too.
If Armoron isn't drawing the cat chick or a chick, I'll be very surprised.
Yeah.
I know.
All I'm seeing here is just some window explorer thing.
Oh yeah. Oops.
Oh, he's drawing Window Explorer again? That old chestnut?
Oh, still here?
Hang on.
Oh, it's his E. Oh my gosh.
Just go to your strengths, right?
Okay.
What do you do if you don't have a strength?
Let me
Then
I've been
play
on
your
Eric
weakness.
for a while now.
Right,
Who
that's
else
fine.
is in the middle of drawing? Where's the Hal? That was good. There we go.
I'm
There we go.
drawing.
I'm
That's so special.
don't even know what I'm
Even though
doing.
you don't see me, I am drawing.
Better
I'm
save
so
this
proud of
before
you.
I lose it.
Oh, don't say that. Now I gotta save. Can I never save?
Hey, for the love of corn,
Save
save
the
the
picture. Crop. Oh yeah, crop.
That's no.
He's just gonna say it sucks, and he's gonna redraw it anyways. So
Who, me?
You know what they tell Brian
Yeah,
Shear all
you.
the time? They tell him to sip and save.
Sip and save.
Every time he sips, he needs to save.
Oh, that's a
strange
smart way.
things are afoot at the sip and save, dude.
If Rabbit did that,
Oh my
he'd get in the
God.
floor.
That would be a great name for a mom and pop store. Quick, somebody go open a store. Time to get down to the sip and save, honey.
Quick, somebody open a business right now.
We only have one straw. Y'all gotta share.
Store right beside me.
Wait a minute. This is from the comic book, isn't it? It's well, Honey Strawing is from the comic book, isn't it?
It is.
Hope
Yeah.
so.
So
Yes.
awesome.
Was it not supposed to be?
It's exciting when you see, like, you actually realize somebody actually read your stuff, isn't it? It's like, wait a minute, you read my stuff. Oh my gosh, I love you.
Yeah, I did. I read Next Gen. I think I read the first 3 chapters, which was out. That was all that was out at the time. I don't know if you have more of it out yet.
Oh, you mean the web comic?
Yeah.
Yeah, I read some of the webcomic too a while ago though.
Yeah, from the webtoon series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't updated yet, but I've been working on some more updates. Because I didn't have. I'm still trying to get enough time to work on them. You know, getting enough material down so I have a constant release going on. If that makes any sense, you know.
Yes, sir.
Oh, like, we got
almost
reference.
I just want you to know
Damn
I'm
it,
making up a bunch of stuff.
I need to get
Okay?
another beer.
Yes,
I
you
did
do.
find another picture.
You know you want one.
No, I know I will get one. I'm just trying to find a reference. I've got a good idea, but I mean, it means probably
So
deleting
awesome.
what I've started. Yeah, kind of deleting what I've started.
Man, Hal's doing a good job. I
thanks,
like
Hal.
that
No,
inventory shooting some guy in the
You
head.
sound very surprised.
My gosh, you guys are doing a good job.
Where the fuck is my... Where is it? Why is it on there? Okay, ignore me for a minute. I'm just gonna go on Google because I can't find my old references for.
Okay, guys, ignore Rabbit for a minute.
It is impossible to ignore Rabbit.
It would be if I
I
was
don't like
singing, but I'm not.
Yeah, it's either Sodar
Did
or.
somebody say something? I didn't hear it. No, I'm just kidding.
Is that Sodar or Neko Neko on the AFLMs?
Oh, I'm drawing Sodar.
Okay, that's cool. I was just making
For sure. For sure. I saw a dark skinned elf and I was like, I'm going.
You're
for
all
that
over
one.
that?
Yeah.
Damn, that's cool.
Someone got a tickle.
I like have this thing for dark elves, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, I thought drawing Neko Neko would be too on the nose for me, seeing that I draw a comic book about cat people.
People.
That is true.
Well, if you guys have a chance, I'm also, those who haven't voted in the Discord, I also have a straw poll up for the name,
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
the name of my next book.
Oh.
Because I'm finding out the name I picked
actually
for
like
it
the
is...
Wizard.
Yeah, the
Taken.
name I picked for it is too confusing. So, my bad.
What was the name that you
Oh.
picked for it?
The Wizard Odo.
I don't think that was bad. I just feel like it sounds like more like a kid's book. When you know what I mean. That's all I thought about that one.
Yeah, but the thing is that I can't really say, but if reading the first chapter, they get confused by the title, so I have to have a different name now.
Oh, okay.
Well, what
Fair
did
enough.
your wife say? That's the important thing.
My wife liked
Yeah,
it,
your
but
wife
she
is awesome.
but she already knows how. She already asked the question and I explained it to her, so she's not confused. And she's read the whole thing, so.
Fair enough.
I like the Wizard Stone. I really do. I just think it has a
Wizard
nice
Stone.
ring.
Yeah,
The Wizard
that's
Stone. And it's not Apple.
that one's actually I'll put you down for that one. That one's in the lead.
It has an air of mystery about it.
It has a nice
Wanna learn
ring.
more.
It rolls off the tongue nicely. If it, it doesn't sound like I don't know. The others sound a bit I mean, I showed it my brother as well, and he reads a lot of books, and he said that one as well. He said the Wizard's Apprentice would work if it was like if he was doing more than one book. You know, you could do the Wizard's Apprentice, then the Stone one. You know what I mean? Like if you were doing a trilogy, but
that's why I liked Odo the Apprentice, because it kind of just is like, here's my character, here's what he's doing, like this is what the story's about. It's pretty basic, and it's intriguing because it's like, oh, Odo the Apprentice, like what is he gonna do?
Because he's like apprenticing, dude.
You know he's
he's the wizard and the stone. Double them.
Ooh. Okay, sorry guys.
The stone has double meaning. The stone has double meaning.
Is he a stoned wizard?
No, he's got kidney stones.
You'll just have to read the book.
I'll wait for the audiobook.
Yep. I can bring back the same guy for the audiobook too.
Good time.
Nice.
Matter of fact, he contacted me. Just letting you know, this is my this is my schedule.
Wow. Hey guys, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I just gotta get something to drink.
Yeah, no worries.
Already?
We'll be here.
Yeah, already.
We'll be here.
He's sitting right here.
No, I'm gonna go.
All right, guys, he's gone. Let's do
right
it.
here.
Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Let's think of things
How many
about
people are
Chester.
drawing how many people are drawing Bojangles in the background?
Oh, dude, every
drawing the
time
Colonel.
someone says something and then I'm like, oh yeah, that would have been a good idea. Never mind. No, I'm going off the Guyver idea. We'll do the Guyver and just give him next gen's colours. I don't know. I don't have time to think about it.
They got to be bright colors. He does have an eye for color.
He does.
Yeah, nice saturated colors. I actually kind of like the colors he's got.
I love how saturated the colors are. It creates good focal points for everything.
Yep.
Well, I'm partial to it because I can see it. like, wow, look at the colors. Man. So bright. And I gotta get my eyes fixed, y'all, so I can see all the stuff.
Well, with autism, that's very common to have, to be drawn to things like bright colors, certain smells. It was interesting because my son, one of his history teachers, he was all the way across the classroom. One of the history teachers pulled the cap off of a marker, was going to draw on the dry erase board, and he could smell. He could smell the marker all the way across the room.
Wow.
So your senses kind of get a lot of your senses jacked up to like 11.
Yeah, super heightened.
Yeah, I have a lot of folks in my family that have autism, and they said the same thing. Like senses, it doesn't look the same to them as it does to other people. It's just and trying to explain that to folks is really hard.
And things like food is another thing. I work with a much older woman. She's in her 60s, and she's I guarantee she's autistic because she's very good with numbers and has like no social life and is very idiosyncratic, and she has very similar eating habits to someone like me, where she can't stand vegetables. She eats primarily meat, and it has to do with the taste of it. It has to do with the taste of things. It's like things to me. Vegetables to me, they almost universally taste rank. They don't. It's almost like I can't tell the difference between one and the other.
I'm back.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Welcome back.
We're talking
You don't like veggies?
Mr. Carter. No, I don't.
Okay, then. Everybody say their most hated vegetable. Your most hated vegetable is what?
Mushrooms.
Peas.
Olive.
Yes.
Beans. What?
Cauliflower.
Fucking hate
I
mushrooms.
don't like them all.
Brussels
I
sprout.
like most, but yeah,
Brussels sprouts are awesome.
What I love. I love carrots.
Brussels sprouts
Especially
can
grilled.
go fuck off.
Asparagus.
Asparagus.
Asparagus. I can do
Grilled.
asparagus.
I like
Yeah.
asparagus too.
No, horrible.
Yeah, I like the weird ones. I like asparagus and Brussels sprouts and spinach.
I love Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, they're so
I
good.
do. They're so good.
Oh, it just must be weird because no one in
People
England
are
likes
weird.
them. They're freaking disgusting.
Well, around this area, they've started making appetizers out of Brussels sprouts, and it's usually they're usually either really, they're fried in oil, and they're given like a sriracha sauce to go with them. And actually, they're not bad.
You're not making it.
That's how I make
but
them.
Any better?
I wouldn't bake them.
It all still sounds terrible.
Yeah, if you
with,
oven bake them with Parmesan and garlic, they're awesome.
Well,
And
the thing is,
balsamic
the thing is, Rabbit. By the time they come out, I'm already halfway through a high alcoholic beer, so
Yeah.
everything tastes good at that point.
Nope.
So at that point,
But
no
it'd
one
have
is
to be a
okay.
lot of fucking alcohol for me to eat that shit.
Oh, great. Someone changed it to the Colonel. Lyrics. Funny.
Alright, so this is turning into like the Gavas meets Gundam meets freaking what's it? Whatever. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
You're doing a
That's so
JD. That's
funny.
what you're doing.
So that's that's just funny still. I like that.
What time is it? How long have we been going? It's alright, I'm not been going very
Oh,
long.
is that Neko Amy?
We're
That
30
looks
minutes in.
Let's have a look. Oh, really?
Only
Jesus
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Christ. Oh my god.
30 minutes in.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
draw
we
an
started
Amy
at
picture.
we started at 10:10.
I'm gonna draw like Amy because it looks a lot easier to do. Not that it's not hard to draw, if you know what I mean. It looks simple. I'm gonna draw something chibi. I tell you what, if this looks crap in like another half an hour, then I'm gonna go chibi.
I told you.
I'm getting full chibi.
Oh, Amy,
I
your
was
little
bad.
girl. So sweet.
It could rival the Mona Lisa, and Rabbit would say, it's crap, I'm gonna redraw it.
I know.
Tell me about it.
Sometimes that's just.
I'm not any
every
good.
artist
I just
ever.
shot
Dude,
all
yeah,
of you.
every artist hates what they do. If they don't, they're lying. I'm telling you now.
That's why. That's why
know.
Tim Miller says that was Terminator: Dark Fate was a mistake.
Well,
I
was a
read
mistake.
Yeah,
That was a mistake.
yeah,
It sure was. They should have just left
Yeah.
it to the Judgment Day. Honestly, they just ended it there.
They
Sure
don't know
Yeah.
how to do that, do they? They try to make money off things and then just fail.
Oh, those money,
constantly.
yeah, because they got greedy.
I actually
Even
kind of like
Judgment Day
the
was too far.
third Terminator movie.
So
It says it's good all the time,
I
I admit, but no.
yeah,
I think
kind
you're
of
alone.
like it didn't need to exist, but its existence doesn't ruin like a whole lot about it. It was when
Yeah.
you get into like 4 and then 5 and then where it starts getting like really silly. Where number 3 started to get silly, so it's like okay, whatever. It like we didn't need it, but it's still kind of okay.
Yeah, I mean, I like the way that they did the Terminator, who was, in the second one they gave him sort of adaptive emotions, and he started to kind of understand humanity. And this one, he's just reprogrammed, and he's completely without any sort of understanding of human nature. Yet he's still there to protect.
Who am I
To
on
protect
now, Amy?
the guy or the gal or whoever.
Let's look at Kinma. What are you drawing, Kinma?
Dude.
Take off your clothes.
Pouches. Kinma's drawing pouches.
Off the clothes.
So your shoes, your shirt, your
Sunglasses.
motorcycle.
Humor is good.
You know
It
what?
makes you forget about death.
Which was the one when he turned up and he wore the fucking Elton John glasses? I mean, that was just so freaking good.
That was the third
That
one.
was
That was the
the
third one.
third one.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was just bad.
Rise of
I
the
mean,
Machine.
anything after the second one was bad. I mean, there's nothing good about any of them after that.
I agree.
Even the second
I
one
like
was
this.
just a high budget remake of the first.
Well, I know, because the first one was more like a thriller horror kind of movie, and the second one was more like a sci-fi action movie.
Well,
it's like
you know,
Aliens.
MPG
They
version
tried
of
to
the first
follow
one.
the Aliens thing.
Yeah.
because Aliens was the same. Aliens was like a sci-fi horror, and then the sequel, it still had horror elements, but it was more of an action. I think they just tried to go that route. I mean, they didn't. It was nowhere near as good as Aliens. Nothing will be, but
the thriller part.
I agree. And that was like the big thing that I was kind of because it was actually on yesterday, the first Terminator, and I was watching it, and I was just thinking to myself, because I wasn't born in an era, like I was born in 1990, so both of them had already been out, so I grew up with both of them already existing. But I can only imagine like what it must have been like when the first Terminator film was. That's all it was. There was no second one to reference. There wasn't. It was just that as a sci-fi action movie, and it's as a standalone sci-fi action movie. It's really wild.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So let me just tap into my old person voice. Well, Sonny, back in the day, when I went down to this movie house and there was a film in it. And I went down there with my hot boyfriend that ended up being an ex that I had to get rid of later. But prior to that, there was a movie called The Terminator. It was beautiful, man.
See, the funny part is I'm not even the youngest one on this stream, so.
No,
but you're the same age
You're
as my
probably
daughter.
right about that.
You're the same age as my shoes. Get out of here. So
I did see the Terminator in the theater, and it was
awesome.
Yeah, the last part where they blow up the truck, and the skeleton comes out. That was freaky.
No, it's free. Oh, and that's what isn't that the one where she's racking the shotgun with one arm?
No,
that was number 2.
Oh, that's the second one. That's number
Sarah
2?
Connor.
Yeah, she. This is the one where she has to crawl through that huge press.
Oh, yeah.
And that thing's coming after her, and I mean, it's like you know, it would great. She kind of just like sit there and cringe because you know it's going to grab.
It
her.
also has a great death because Kyle Reese just died.
Kyle Reese,
killing Michael Biehn, Biehn, but however you pronounce his name, he's in like all the great 80s movies.
Yeah,
he was in Aliens.
He was in Aliens. He was Navy
But his
SEALs.
death was actually
He was
shocking because he just dies. It's just like, oh, he's gone.
Well, he was in The Rock too.
Yeah, was he?
He was? Oh yeah, he was. Never mind, he was. He was a lot older then.
No,
Stand down! No, you stand down! Stand down! No,
He was
you
the bad.
stand
He
down.
would play the bad. The only time he played the bad guy was Abyss.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Abyss. Yeah, it was great in that.
Yeah.
I love The Abyss. I love that.
Yeah,
movie.
that
He
was
plays
a
a bad
great
guy in
fucking
Tombstone.
movie.
Tombstone and The
Tombstone,
Mandalorian.
yeah.
I still haven't seen the
Tombstone.
Abyss yet.
Oh my gosh, Tombstone is such a good movie.
All these movies are great. We were talking about because it
Yeah,
was the era of good film. We're in the era of terrible film at the minute.
Some may argue
Michael
it was the
Biehn.
era of film.
The
Yeah,
era
the
of film.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
And
The
there
Babylon Bee say. Babylon Bee. It says, "Good news, your favorite IP is being made. Bad news, it's 2022."
Came out really
I love
well.
Babylon Bee. I love Babylon Bee so much.
Oh yeah, it's
The
There's
Onion tries to be funny now. It's like, get out of here, Onion.
yeah.
No, Onion that
I
made
mean,
me
you mean the
sad.
Onion
Onion
tries
like
to be what it used to be and fails now?
Yeah, it's fucking
Yeah.
out of here.
Go away, Onion, you're losers.
Come on,
We remember when you used to be funny, dude.
Man, there's so many things I loved that used to be funny, and now they're all like just a giant pile of fail. Fail blog. I used to go to fail blog all the time, and I can't have cheeseburger and stuff, and it turned into a sea of wash of, and I just didn't even go anymore. I just started like whatever. So the bee fills my needs right now, unless they get woke somehow.
It's the bee's knees.
That would be
Give it
an
time.
enormous tragedy.
It's already
Oh my
getting
God.
there.
No!
Well, after the bee fired Ethan Nicole, it was basically like, what are they gonna do now? Like, what are they doing with the writing team over there?
Mhm.
Well, how did they fire him?
But it's also its funniness is based on trends, and those trends tend to switch every couple years. So eventually they'll be what we call now woke will be totally them.
Oops.
They fired the
my
guy
God.
Fired the funny guy? That's a bad idea.
What's that?
They
Oh,
fired
fine.
the funny guy? Got fired. The funny guy.
Well, hopefully he left a he trained a team of well-trained writers to kind of write in his style.
Why did he get fired?
There's kind of like a controversy behind. He basically wrote his own thing and exit on it, and it was like a graceful exit for him. He wasn't angry or complaining or anything, but it was just an odd situation where he didn't really explain the whole thing, and so people are just have speculation. People are just speculating why he got fired. So I don't think anybody will ever know because he's kind of just a generous dude, and it's just like, no, I liked working at the Bee, and now I get to go do something else.
Maybe his bosses didn't like Axe Cop.
Yeah.
That's impossible. Everybody liked Axe Cop.
Like, I hate dinosaurs and police together.
Well, see, the big controversy was what they thought was after the podcast where they had Elon Musk on, and how they really kind of botched a lot of that, and like basically the whole interview, and they people are speculating that that's why he got fired, but I don't think that's what it was, because I guess it was already in motion by the time the Elon Musk podcast was happening.
Yeah. I don't think that was such a botch with Elon. I thought they actually did okay with it. I mean, they did better than me. I've never had Elon on. Probably.
Who knows?
He's down in Texas, you should ask.
What was it?
He's down in Texas, you should Elon's down in Texas, you should ask.
Oh, yeah, I should just go up to him and go, hey, I've got 35 subscribers. Will you come on? Well, it's actually
I bet she'd say yes. I bet she'd say yes.
$30,000?
Really the police.
Oh, do you have $30,000?
Really?
Think you could spare $3 billion?
Pretty high, right?
You make me look good shirtless.
Oh man!
Look at me! I'm a human Rob Liefeld drawing.
I can't.
God, man, people really went to town on that. I saw that. What the fuck?
I am Captain America.
Well,
check it out.
Went to town on it. They would
I
be
think
upset
you're
about
so
body
rich you
shaming.
don't care.
You'd think though, wouldn't they? Yeah, no one gives a fuck, do they? Really? They're all full of shit.
SJWs are full of shit. Correct.
Well, not just them. Everybody is really. Mostly.
Oh yeah, that's true. I think the SJWs are the worst vendors.
Are they called SJWs anymore?
I
mean, they used to be called hipsters, didn't they? No, I don't know what they're called. The name was SJWs. Are they still?
SJWs on like 2013.
It's hard to tell anymore.
Yeah, that's like the term of yesterday. Nobody really says that anymore.
And now what was once SJWs, called the right wing, because they've all become like SJW cancel culture people.
Yeah.
Hot take.
Well, there's a new thing now that you can't. Okay, Jeff, have you heard this? That you cannot describe how a person looks. Like all of a sudden, I'm hearing that you shouldn't describe how people look because you have that's wrong. I'm like, that has got to be the most boring book ever written if you cannot describe how a person looks.
Well,
how you go through your life not describing people?
He did all right.
Have you seen like the like what's happening in like the presidential meetings and stuff, where they basically went around the table where she's like, where Kamala Harris was like, my name's Kamala Harris, my pronouns are she, her, I am a woman wearing a blue dress and I have black hair. And then they go around to the next person, hi, my name is so and so, I'm a black female, my pronouns are she, her, I'm wearing a red dress and I have curly black hair. And they have to like go around and say those things before the meeting starts because we've degenerated so far from humanity.
That's a real thing.
That's a real thing.
You can
Your country's nuts.
I was blind.
What is wrong
You can go find the clip right now and watch them do that.
I hate to tell you this, Rabbit. It's headed your way.
No, I don't think we can tolerate it. We won't tolerate it the same.
Then stop sending it, dude.
I tell you now.
What you think?
As it stands right now, you got people raiding the milk section of the grocery stores and then sitting down and spilt milk. It's coming your way.
No, I was thinking when she
As long
said
as
that.
I can
Actually, it
afford
honestly, it was so boring the way she said it. And if you just put a little open it, hi, my name's Kamala. I'm a woman with black hair, and I'm wearing leopard print today. I mean, that would at least make it more fun. You know, it's like instead of I'm wearing a blue outfit, blah blah blah. You know.
Thank you,
If you're
Captain
gonna
Obvious.
describe her- That's right. God.
The
My wife
absolute
and I-
fate of humanity.
My wife and I drove down to Florida a couple weeks ago, and while we were there, Kamala Harris was there, and
Oh.
we drove past her on the other side of the highway when we were in Orlando, and they blocked off, I would say, 10 miles of highway, and we passed at least 50 motorcycle cops that were just on the highway, blocking all of the on-ramps and all of the off-ramps. And it was just like, we were like, what is happening? We thought that like there was like a terrorist attack.
China's
Like,
finally attacking.
It was so otherworldly the way that they were just like, get out of the way. Vice President is here.
Yeah, that's
I don't know,
normal.
man.
They're afraid of their own people.
That's what sucked when Trump was in office, because he used to play golf at a local club,
Yeah.
and all the roads here would be blocked for days for him to just drive like 20 minutes from the White House.
Wow.
You would have these traffic jams that lasted like 2 days, and people wouldn't get home till 3 a.m.
Well, he was doing
Like all
38
the
holes,
security-
so
Well, it's just all the security it takes to get that far.
and he only sleeps about like 5 minutes a night. So
Mhm. Well, it doesn't affect him. He's got money either way. He's not the one getting fired.
Really?
But yeah, that's normal for
like-
security for anybody in office.
All you gotta do is put them in like a Toyota Corolla 1994, and then drive them down the highway. Nobody would even know. Nobody would bother you. It's really,
That's all you
Get
got.
out of
Yeah,
my
just
way,
like a
get out
white
of my
Toyota
way.
Corolla. Of course, no politician would ever let that happen.
Yeah, they want to be noticed going down the highway.
Yeah, that's why
They
they're in
gotta
office.
gotta put them in the gas guzzling SUVs by the government, but control
Mhm.
all of our energy.
Bags. Right.
Hey, it's our money, not theirs. It's okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not paying for it. We're gonna let you pay for it.
You are.
You can't tell me what I can and cannot drive.
Wait a minute. Okay, quick. So, Rabbit, you're the president of the United States. What's the first thing you're gonna do?
Move back to England.
Legalize
move back to
marijuana.
England. Leave America where it is and escape.
If you
quick.
say raise the tea tax, you're gonna get one, buddy.
Dude, I
He's
don't drink
gonna
tea.
bomb Canada
You
and
talk
leave
to
the
the wrong
country.
person.
Actually, bombing Canada sounds pretty good, though.
Yeah. It's a war we can't lose. I think we should do
Canada.
it.
They'd be like, sorry. Did we do something? I'm sorry.
Is that right? I mean, you're saying about that, but ask him, she'll tell you.
That's right. I have a couple friends in Canada.
You know, you have a couple of friends in Canada, and they can stay right there. No, we wouldn't say that. Like, Tim is my friend in Canada. Aren't you?
Yeah, why would you ever want to leave Trudeau behind? Man, that'd be such a loss. Man.
he's really, really good looking.
Want to talk like Jordan
Really, really
Pearson?
ridiculously good looking.
Looks just like his dad.
I know.
My name is Prime Minister Trudeau, and this is my newest look, Magnum.
I haven't perfected it yet.
Blue steel.
Man,
Merman, father. Merman.
what a masterpiece.
I think I have the black lung.
I think I've got the black lung.
I never forget seeing that movie because it was like the first movie that came out after 9/11, and being me and my friend were the only people in the theater.
Did it stand out otherwise, or just wow? We got
Yeah, it was still good. But
It's
it was just like
It's a funny movie.
Oh yeah,
that's
it's
why
so
it's not,
funny.
because it came out like the same day as 9/11 or like a week after. So it's like, oh yeah, no one's going to movies right now.
And gas prices were obviously low with that gasoline scene.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Well, that movie's funny.
Brilliant.
It's good because there's not that many good Ben Stiller movies.
Yeah, this is true.
Have you seen Walter Mitty though?
Yeah.
Walter Mitty is a masterpiece.
Yeah, Walter Mitty's good. It's, you know, it's like Will Ferrell too. It's like it's hit and miss.
I can't stand Will Ferrell in anything.
Yeah, Walter Mitty just went down the memory hole before it even came out, right?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
pretty weird.
Never even heard.
I
of it.
remember him talking about it for years, and then it just like
Zoolander.
vanished.
Yeah, like nobody saw it, but the movie was fantastic. It was so good.
That's probably why no one
Was
saw
that
it.
Sean
Yeah, I've
Penn?
never heard of it. I've never heard of it ever. It's news to me.
That's it's an excellent movie.
It's a remake, right? From what I understand.
Yeah.
Or-
Yes.
First
This is
one,
the life of Walter
First
Mitty.
Well, it's also a
one
book,
starred
right?
Don Knotts.
Yeah.
No way.
Yep.
I gotta see that
He-
then.
Yeah. I mean, of course, he was a fish in that one. He wasn't.
Yeah.
No, that's a different movie.
Isn't Don Knotts always a fish?
That's
Wait.
Mr. Limpet.
Mr. Limpet?
Mr. Limpet. I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's
No.
Walter
so- no,
Mitty
that's
was
right. You're right.
Danny Kaye, I believe.
That was a little bit of a difference.
I always think that Don Ox was a deep one.
A
The
deep one.
guy. He was
So-
hugely popular.
Because they're like these creatures from H.P. Lovecraft that look like fish.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Don Knotts.
That type
Yes.
of deep one.
Yeah, that's what I said. Don Knotts is always a fish.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's
Incredible
why I'm
Limp Bizkit.
Oh, no, don't say stuff like
that's
that.
fish.
People might
Hey
believe
there,
you.
Andy.
Bud.
Okay, that's pretty good. Whoever did that.
Come on there, Andy. Let's go down and catch some criminals. You know what I'm saying?
The best Don Knotts is when he's like low key, when he does a little sniff, or he's like, "Yep, yeah."
Oh yeah.
Nip it
Nip it in
in
the bud.
the bud.
Yep. Gotta do it. Gotta nip it. Nip it.
I've been looking at this for a while. Let's go. Oh, man, are you trying? Yep.
He had a whole. He had a bunch of Disney movies too.
The apple
think you're
dumpling.
right.
Apple Dumpling
Dumpling
Gang.
Gang. Yep. Seen that one.
That's what he actually quit the Andy Griffith Show for. He knew that he had, at the time, was a huge star on Andy Griffith, and so
Yeah,
he decided he wanted to renegotiate, and so he ends up going with Disney. And actually, later on, he said that was a mistake because he had so much traction out of Andy Griffith, but it was the move at the time that, oh, you'll become a movie star instead. TV's the smaller one, and you want to go and be a maybe star. And so he actually sort of walks away from it. And later on, he said, yeah, the same thing, that it wasn't the movie thought it would be. So.
Was he ever
And
on
Mayberry
Matlock?
was Barney. I mean,
Yes.
every good episode is a Barney episode.
Yeah.
My first exposure to him was Three's Company.
Yep.
That's so weird to me.
Wasn't he in one of the Herbie movies?
Yeah, the second one, I
I
think.
think so.
He was in
Was
the
he?
second one. Yeah.
Huh.
And he had, I think he had several very attractive wives.
Oh, I'm
Believe it or
sure.
not.
Dude, he's Don
Well,
Knotts. How could he not?
Yeah.
He's the most
It's the
handsome man
Jessica
who ever
Rabbit
lived.
method. The
Yeah,
Jessica
there's-
Rabbit method. He makes me laugh.
And he's also
Hey,
like,
ladies, do you want some of this?
When you're waving a fistful of dollars, everything looks real attractive.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Women
I'm
want
sure
to
the
be
fact
with
that he
him,
was loaded
Men want
doesn't.
to be him. Don Knotts. LPJ.
I'm naughty.
Oh, my
Wanna
God.
go have a wild time? Oh, Lord.
It reminds me of the Joe Schumacher bit where he's like, "Oh, mom dog, love master, master love, baby. But his wife hates it. He's like, no. Do the Don Knotts, and that's what got her hot.
We have roughly. We have roughly, what is it?
Like an hour. An hour.
45 minutes left.
What? No, we started.
No,
at
I take that back. An hour left.
Okay.
Wow. I said 25 minutes then. I was like, what?
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, I guess so.
We talk about Don Knotts.
It's made the whole.
I mean, of 60s funny men, I rate him above Jerry Lewis.
Oh yeah.
I never understood the
His
whole
Mayberry work.
Jerry Lewis thing.
I don't either. I was like,
I always
Jerry
thought
Lewis.
Don
And the
Rickles. I
French
always thought
movie
was
out
better than probably one of the funniest guys out of the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Quick, who here knows who John Nichols is, or did Jeff just out himself as an old person?
No, Don Rickles is a legend. What are you talking about?
Don Rickles, yeah.
I think everybody knows who Don Rickles.
Yeah, I know.
He was still doing stuff well into his 90s.
Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah,
Shut
he
up.
was in Toy Story.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
yeah.
That's probably his biggest
Remember
movie ever. The Toy Story series.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, no, he was
Look
also in
at
Casino,
Older.
too.
Oh no, he was Mr.
Yeah,
Potato
Casino.
Head, right?
Yeah.
In
He was
Casino?
also in. He was also in the movie Casino with De Niro.
And probably his greatest dramatic work, Dirty Work.
That's funny. Someone
Yeah.
next
Oh my gosh, I love Dirty Work.
Look at you. You look like a baby gorilla.
It's like a
What do you look
hybrid.
at?
It's like a hybrid of the Guyver suit with the next gen armor. Funny.
What?
I'm talking about what One Dude Rabbit's doing. It looks like a hybrid between my character and the Guyver.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
It's the organic variant.
Yeah, that'd be funny to see.
Yeah, the Whole Foods next gen.
It's just like the other stuff, but more expensive.
Doesn't have. It doesn't have any pesticides in it. There are no. I can't remember what I was going to say.
No GMOs.
No preservatives.
It's
I
the
see a good-
GMO-free version.
I see a good joke happening though, Jeff. So good job.
And definitely antibiotic-free, if you know what I'm saying.
Got the free range potatoes.
Yes.
Jamba Juice only has a mere 4,000 calories per shake. It's healthy. It's organic.
It's funny to see my character drawn like that. It's so cool.
You
I like the Guyver.
potatoes rolling around.
I never realized how popular the Guyver movies were.
Movies? I remember the series.
You're talking about the live action Mark Hamill ones?
Yeah.
Where he turns
the
into a
first
road
one was Mark Hamill. The second one was the guy who played
Somebody else.
Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid.
Well, Mark Hamill was
the
only
voice actor
the.
did the actual acting
David
in that
Hayter.
movie. That's
Really?
it. Yeah.
Mark Hamill was just a supporting part.
It was a pretty good movie too.
But he's on the cover of the tape for sure.
Yeah, I know he was. Yeah. So that's why I
Like
first
the
got
cover
it.
has like half of his face as the Guyver, so you think he is the star of the movie.
Yeah.
And then you watch it and
I
you're
got
like,
the
"Wait,
original DVD of
where's
that.
Luke Skywalker? Oh wait, he's
The
just a
second
cop.
one.
They turns into a roach. What do you know?
It was still, I enjoyed it as a kid. I mean, it's not a good movie, but I enjoyed it as a kid. But the animated series, the first one's great, and the remake of it when they followed the manga is very good.
Best Mark Hamill movie is Corvette Summer.
Not Star Wars.
What? Better than
Hey,
Mando?
you guys don't. Oh, it's the original Star Wars.
Well, he got in an accident during that movie, and they had to do a bunch of reconstructive surgery on his face.
That's how he became the Joker, because he kept
That's
his
why he
face off
looks like a
film.
different actor in
Yeah.
Empire.
True.
Was it during that movie or just in between in general?
I actually think it was before.
I think it was.
You look like a
1085,
different actor in
like
the
Broken
Christmas
Wing.
special too, though.
Because I remember.
Oh my gosh, he looks like a woman. He's like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
tranny.
It's so bad.
It's like,
They
hey,
give him
kids,
B. Arthur's
Mark
makeup.
Hamill in drag.
Well, look at him in the Star Wars holiday special.
Yeah, he's in
Yeah,
drag.
heavy makeup. Yeah, heavy makeup.
Said that.
It's because they filmed with videotape and they have to do the all the lighting and makeup different. So they had film makeup on videotape, which looks like horribly clown makeup.
The very
That's-
first filters.
That special will go down in infamy.
Well,
As the greatest Star Wars product ever made.
Probably.
As better than the sequels.
It's canon now. The Mandalorian made it canon, so it's part of the Star Wars universe. Yep.
Life Day.
The whole first season of The Mandalorian, every little reference they gave was for the holiday special.
Life Day. Itchy.
Maybe we should put some subtitles here? Nah. Who needs subtitles? People will figure out what the growling's all about. I mean, they'll figure out when Grandpa Itchy is watching pornography of Earth women.
That's so creepy.
Grandpa got stoned and started watching Jefferson Airplane or whatever.
Yeah, and then he was watching, was it Diane Carroll in her like seductive whatever that was?
That was
hello, Itchy, how are you?
Yeah, they're watching like the Space Carol Burnett show or something.
Yeah, so watching VR.
Oh yeah, they had Harvey Korman from Carol Burnett. They couldn't afford the rest of
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that part.
Tim Conway was too expensive.
I saw.
They're like, you mean
that
you guys
actual
don't come as a
video
pair? Oh crap! We thought both of you would be here. Where's Conway? Sorry, Conway's busy doing his Dwarf on Golf, Part 5.
Yeah, what was it? Harvey Korman was nearly fired from Carol Burnett. He, when they brought in Tim Conway, he got real kind of butthurt, and he was being really obnoxious to the guests. And Carol Burnett stepped into his dressing room, basically had it out with him, says, "You don't ever do that to a guest, ever again." And
Well, you know what?
and-
What
and-
about the Carol Burnett show? Nobody else could be Lyle Wagner. I mean,
But he's
the man who conquered Wonder Woman's heart, Lyle Wagner.
So it was very interesting. She had total control over that show, and she let him have it. And the next day he came in, and he apologized, and so and from that point on, there were no problems.
Headley.
Teddy.
Well, she's the one who fought for Lyle Wagner to be on there because he was just too like leading man, good looking, and like the executives are like, no, he's too good, can't be funny. And she's like, no.
approach.
Yeah, the Chris Hemsworth approach.
Mm-hmm. Or the Chris approach in general now, right? Like
Yeah.
every
I guess so.
Chris Pine is like always a funny guy.
Not Chris
Hemsworth,
Pratt though.
Chris
Not Chris Pratt though, because Chris Pratt started off as the funny guy because he was
Whatever.
fat.
He'll always be Burt McAfee, FBI.
It became serious.
Burt Macklin, FBI.
They get smacked in the face with a keyboard by James McAvoy in Wanted.
I forgot that was him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the gift came out. I was like, oh shit.
Who was the guy who directed that movie? Timur Breck. Like, I can never pronounce his last name. Super
Yeah,
Russian.
Naga work here
It's
anymore.
like Brekhamov or Breck something.
Way longer than that though.
Yeah. Have you seen any of his other movies? They're awful. Like
Yeah,
he's
he's
like the worst director ever.
What do you mean,
Night Watch.
Boy Boo?
Night
Oh my
Night
gosh,
Watch
the
and Day
Night
Watch.
Oh, Night
Oh.
Watch and Day Watch are hilariously bad.
Not as bad as Uwe Boll stuff.
Well,
I don't know.
Whatever, Night
pretty
Watch and
bad.
Day Watch is what everything in Hollywood is copying now, 20 years later.
Yeah.
Like
Where they
all
put all
the
the good stuff in the
CGI
trailers and-
overload.
yeah, all the cool stuff is in the trailers, and the rest of the movie's a slog.
You have to see the Russian version. It's pretty good.
Oh, I just remember
It's the
though.
Russian version.
Yeah, I just remember when we watched Night Watch, like in the trailer, there's this money shot scene of a dude getting hit by a bus, and he stands there and like crushes the bus because the bus he doesn't move, and so we're like, oh man, that's gonna be so cool! I can't wait to see it. And then
they
the
put
movie,
that out, didn't they?
yeah, well, and then it's in Day Watch. So what happens is the movie says to be continued and plays a trailer for Day Watch, and it's in the trailer for Day Watch. So they put that movie clip in the Night Watch trailer, thinking that it's going to be a Night Watch, and then it's not even in the movie.
Yep.
boy.
That always happens when they shoot movies back to back. If you watch the original Lord of the Rings trailer, like all the clips are from like Return of the King and Two Towers.
Oh, really?
Is that right?
Yeah.
That was like one of those movies that I didn't see anything for. Like it just popped up out of nowhere for me.
Yeah. There was like one trailer like a year before, and it was just all footage from like Rohan and Gondor. It was like really bizarre.
Oh, that's super cool.
So I remember I was in the theater, and there was like the 5 fat nerds who knew what Lord of the Rings was. And they're like, it's completely wrong. They ruined it. Where's everything we know? Where's the hobbits? I was like, I think the hobbits are those 4 girls in the trailer.
Or a happy coincidence.
Oh man.
By the way, Andrew and I, in 2 weeks, are going to Boston Comic Con to sell his comic, and all the 4 girls who played the Hobbits are going to be there.
That's right.
Sweet.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hope that I'm gonna hope that Sean Astin's gonna walk by, and so I can hand Sean Astin a copy. But Gina Carano's
I
also.
thought you were going to hand him a asthma inhaler.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
Oh, he's never seen die.
Remember when you did the thing? When you remember? Gina Carano's gonna be there too, so I hope I get to. I'll just throw a book at Gina Carano.
Banger? Oh, say hello. I mean.
Yeah.
I totally had no pun intended. I had a crush on her when she was Crush on American Gladiators.
American Gladiators. Oh yeah, she was smoking.
Gina Carano was on American Gladiators?
Yeah,
she was Crush.
Hulk Hogan, brother. Yeah, she was like one of the breakouts when it first came on until Helga took over. Helga and Wolf.
Oh yeah, Wolf. Oh,
The Wolf was one of the originals from the remake, anyways. But
yeah, Jonathan and I used to watch American Gladiators like every day after school, and there was Gina Carano playing Crush, and then of course she shows up in The Mandalorian years later, and
still got it.
But that's like all people know her from now is like, it's like, no, you don't.
Well, she also did that one.
That's back when there was the big petition to have her play Wonder Woman.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Okay.
There was. She also was in that movie that it was like that John Wick style
Stole
movie.
her career.
What was it, Livewire?
Oh, I don't remember
Yeah, it's
that.
terrible.
I never saw it.
Well, there's not a movie. It was just like a vanity project because the
Put him,
director
like,
had
out
a
of the
crush
role
on it
and,
and threw in a movie.
Yeah.
And
It's
What's that, JD?
I thought I was just. I don't know.
I mean, she was also in Deadpool. That gave her a lot of.
Yeah, that was a
Right.
big breakout.
That's the first time I'd ever seen her in anything.
Yeah, Angel Dust, right? She's Angel Dust.
Yeah.
She's that Russian
Good.
whip thing, right?
So you're doing Angel Dust? What's going on?
Let's Andrea O'Donnell.
That was a character from Deadpool 1.
Oh.
Less Angria Rosie O'Donnell.
That's
Yeah.
She was the one who punched out Colossus, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And less
That
fat,
fight was
too.
pretty good.
Like he was like, oh crap, she's tough. It's like Colossus will have one good movie, and that was it.
That was a pretty epic fight. That was
Good
good.
about it.
At least he looked good for a CGI character.
It was done well. I
But
thought
the,
it was probably closest X-Men they've ever done. I mean, without being X-Men, to be honest.
Fox X-Men.
Dream's gone down. I'm gonna have to hop out here for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was sharing your thing and it disappeared. So.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Let me see if I can get this fixed. All right, they're back.
Baby, come back.
Andrew's on colour. I need to step it up and do something.
Something slow tonight.
What layer am I on? Overlay, I guess. No, that's the wrong.
I might have a song, but no effects. I'm going a little slow.
I mean, there's no rush. What colour?
Everybody's rushing.
What colour's next gen again? He's got the green lasery bits, and then so this is green, right?
Wait a minute. The guy that did Daywatch is a great director because he did the best movie ever made, dude.
Are you gonna say Vampire Hunter?
Yeah, it's the best screen It's the best screen Abe Lincoln there's ever been. Was that one? I don't know about the movie, but it was a great Abe Lincoln.
I couldn't even finish. It's a great concept, but I couldn't finish the movie. Like I watched maybe like an hour of it, and I was like, I can't even get to the end.
The movie was fantastic. I loved it. But I'm not American. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, I like that one.
He was also a producer. So he didn't direct it, but he was the producer of Hardcore Henry. So Hardcore Henry's pretty fun.
Yeah, Hardcore Henry is great.
Yeah, like they brought him to America like he was going to be the next big thing, and he did like one movie, and that was it, right?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Well, it's that fickleness. They're like, he's the next big thing, and it's like, oh, it underperformed. All right, get rid of him.
It's interesting that it's in the perspective of the action hero. Literally.
Next topic. No dead air. Dead air's illegal.
Dead air's illegal. Alright, hang on.
It is literally illegal.
Blue. Oh, that's so okay.
I got time for another character, I think. Just gotta figure out what.
This blue down here.
Well, you got a catalog of them.
Yeah. That's the hard part. I mean, I spent the first 15 minutes just trying to decide which
there's too much to choose from where I'm like, I don't know. I hate what I'm doing. There's other things.
It's the opposite problem that we normally have.
JD, who is most likely?
Anything?
Well, I don't know what I'm doing, Andy.
Okay, what were you asking?
Who is most likely to fight next gen?
Probably 9 mostly. The ninja guy.
Okay.
The hoodie and the swords and stuff, because a Batman v Superman system.
Okay, I'm gonna try to work him in then. Sounds good.
Hoodie and the blowfish.
Thank you for holding
Funny.
Well, sorry guys, I have actually got to head out because I have to work early in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Sucks.
Bye, Kima.
Later. Ha. You have to eat food and have a roof over your head. Ha ha ha.
Shut up.
I'm here.
I was going to ask if you guys could put your artwork in the draw along. I'm planning on putting it in one of my comic books. That'd be okay?
Can do.
I owe you that because you did a Chick King.
I'll write down your usernames on there so that people know who made what now.
For sure.
So wait, is your bounty hunter like a human or an alien under his mask? Or is he terribly mysterious?
Or misshapen.
Right.
He's autistic, remember?
The bounty hunter's autistic? I thought just Next Gen was autistic.
Next Gen's
I thought that's
autistic.
who I- yeah.
What about your bounty hunter? What's he like under his
Next
mask?
Gen's autistic.
Terribly
Yeah, bounty hunter's
mysterious
just a
or an
hybrid.
alien? Oh, he's a hybrid?
Sensitive and Aquarius.
That's what I'm asking. Is he an Aquarius or an Aries?
What's going on here?
What sign was he born under? Tell me.
What does he look like, JD, under the mask?
He was born under death.
Actually, I do have an image of that.
Yeah, he's drawn him a
pull it
couple
up.
of times out of costume, I'm sure. I think I've seen it.
Which
he have a
constellation from
beard on
Marlin
his nose?
would he pick?
This is what he looks like without the mask. Give me a second.
No, hang on.
It's gonna be a little redesigned.
Is he the one that looks like He-Man?
But it's still gonna look exactly like this.
Yeah, there we go.
That's what he looks like under the mask.
Is he like bone in or boneless wings?
How does a bird fly with no bones in its wings?
Spock. Spock.
Romano, how did it happen? You're always going to be a Ricky Cop in my book, Romano. Junior.
Okay, I'm losing track of this. Real quick.
Oh, all right.
Hello.
Hey.
How do we see that? Where's it at?
What?
I don't see anything
I'm
except
sharing a
people's
screen. You can probably see it on YouTube if you can't see it on yours.
Yeah, I can't. I don't. I'm not near YouTube. It's far away. I'm lazy.
At least you're honest.
I'm trying to believe it. Leave me alone. I'm identifying as Christopher Reeve right now. I can't walk over there.
Stop horsing around.
Oh, too soon? 30 years too soon?
That was fantastic.
He's super lazy.
Oh. Who you're saying super lazy? You guys talking
It's
about?
alright. Don't worry about it.
Okay,
Christopher Reeve, that's him.
You mean the paraplegic?
Yeah, the guy that won't do another Superman movie. Ooh.
You're Superman. You can use your legs, man.
Yeah.
Not paraplegic anymore.
Good thing YouTube didn't exist back when that happened.
Kind of gone now.
Yeah, rest in peace.
That's great.
Yeah.
No, this. I think this is Chester's fault. Why this episode's a little bit dull.
I blame the horse.
If Chester was here, this would be a lot more offensive.
Yes.
And
We'll
I
be getting
guarantee
marriage
he would
questions.
Definitely would have wound you up a lot more, JD. I can guarantee it.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, guys. A little bit tired. I had a
You
long
would have
day.
to have you leave your own stream.
No, you can't do that.
I'm not leaving my stream. I'm not leaving it.
I'm leaving yours.
No, you're not.
Uh,
You'll stay on the stream and you'll like it.
I am. I'm actually liking
Everyone's
it.
a robot.
Hey.
Yes, we're here for you. We love you.
I'm still here, buddy. We are all here.
Thank you.
Okay,
Don't
I'm okay.
leave me.
Nobody
Good.
leaves a Matt behind.
We love you. Armoron hates you, but the rest of us love you.
Probably. Who knows?
I love Armoron, so I'll make up for it.
Yeah, Armoron,
For it
take
right
that.
now.
We love you, even though you're a hater.
That's right.
I love you even though I don't even know you, my friend.
Right. That's why I love you, because I don't know you. I love you all the more for that.
You
guys.
don't know.
How much more do I need to bother doing on this picture?
What's that,
A
JD?
lot more.
You have at least 40 minutes worth of bothering, so.
It looks like the Guyver and JD's character already.
Well, there you go.
Guyver it up some more.
How? I mean, I can make it look like proper polish, but that'll take a while.
Do we have more time than we did a few minutes ago?
You said it was an hour before.
We have like
So no, hope not.
we have like 35 minutes.
Turkish.
Time's going backwards.
To be fair, we have as long as we say. I mean, in all honesty, it doesn't really
We'll
matter.
just wait till everyone's done and then.
I know if you do
anyone-
that, you'll be here all day waiting for me.
Oh yeah, that's the point. I got an idea. Why not we just get to the point where we all can say we did something and we do the straw poll and do all that other junk.
Are you saying we don't and say we
See?
did? What?
I think you said the opposite.
Yeah, it's cool. We're good. Everyone's doing something, aren't they?
Yeah.
Except for JD. JD's the only one who didn't have to draw today. I'm going to wait till I do my comic so I can be on here and I don't have to do fuck all.
Hey! I still drew on my comic day.
I will not on mine.
Actually, I am a little bit.
If I get
My birthday, and I'll do what I want.
That's right.
I'm 100. I will eat all the Werther's originals.
Quiet, Betty White. You've had your time.
Right.
Remember when she died?
Too soon.
Who died? What? Betty White?
Betty White died. Yeah.
I feel like everybody
No.
was struck more with the Christopher Reeve jokes. Than
You
that,
lie.
Than that right there.
Betty White will never die.
Betty White hot in hell.
Well, she will, but she will rise again on the third day.
Oh man.
I guess we're never getting a reunion of the Golden Girls, huh?
Nope.
Shame.
Thank God for that. I can only take so much of Maud.
Well, they're probably They're probably all reunited
If you like
elsewhere.
Captain Pike, it would just be a series of beeps from their mobile chairs. Oh, blame it.
I bet they could get the whole cast back together if they do a little digging.
They're bringing back Golden Girls by doing it as an animated version, taking the.
Oh, that's right, because now they can do the fake voice thing, right? They can just
Yeah,
do the
the
voice
AI
cast
voice.
like they did for what's his name, Val Kilmer.
I will take over Clune Entertainment.
Yeah, they also did it for James Earl Jones in Obi-Wan, but he's still
Oh
alive.
yeah, that's right. Yep.
And they turned it into a future. It's set in the future in the year 3033, and they've done it like Futurama style.
Golden.
I wish they'd come back as
They've
zombies.
taken the actual episodes and just taken all the actual audio from the episodes and then turned it into a cartoon, but set
Golden.
in the future.
The dark future. Zack Snyder's Golden Girls.
Yeah.
Bring it up.
Oh, I
Wonder
did
what-
that.
Oh my goodness.
I wonder what Star Wars would have been like with Don Knotts as Darth Vader.
It would have been perfect.
Yeah.
No,
Like a real actor in that part.
We meet again, Obi-Wan. The circle is complete.
Your powers are weak, old man.
I am the master now.
Andy, I'm the
your
master
daddy?
now.
Run, runs. No.
Impressive. Most impressive.
Obi-Wan, you and I are gonna nip this in the bud.
I remember when I was a little kid and I saw that Scooby-Doo mystery and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so sad that Don Knotts is unemployed. Now he's like a deputy in Arizona giving out tickets in the middle of the desert.
I forgot about that.
That's how they meet him. He pulls him over. He's like a motorcycle cop. And you're just like, oh man, he became Barney. He couldn't leave the role behind.
Oh man.
Well, now you've gone and done it. You've ruined all of our lives forever by bringing up Don Knotts being a cop in Arizona. We're gonna have to live with something.
Hey, you know who else was an awesome cop in Arizona and even caught Jack the Ripper? David Hasselhoff.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah. He didn't even need a talking car to do it. He's like, I'm going to catch time traveling Jack the Ripper in Arizona.
Because they gave him
You know-
time.
I thought you were gonna say some T.J. Hooker, but that was in L.A.
That's around the time T.J. Hooker did an episode with the trucker and the orangutan.
Yeah,
Same
that's hard.
theory, right?
And it's a great episode because every time you see Shatner, he's just looking at that monkey like, oh dear God, what's going on? Like he never
What has my
smiled.
career become?
I
He's
bet
like,
T.J. Hooker
"Seriously?
didn't
Are you
release.
trying to make this a spinoff of my show? It's a
I bet
monkey.
T.J. Hooker
You want
didn't
me to
release a
add
bunch of
with a
amazing
monkey?
albums in Germany though. So there.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
True. Yeah, there's like a TV movie with the Hoff. because in real life, some crazy billionaire moved the original London Bridge to Arizona and put it over a lake, brick by brick. But what happened was when Jack the Ripper was on the run, he died on London Bridge, and one of those bricks trapped his soul. So 100 years later, he comes back to life and starts killing women in a resort town of Arizona. And only David Hasselhoff can stop him.
Of course, most of them are over the age of 60, but outside of that.
Can we find this on your fanfic.net account? Is this what's happening?
This was a real movie.
Yeah, no, it was.
And in the same year, because that billionaire was putting money into entertainment, they did a update of
do for his coloring.
They did a time travel with Sherlock Holmes, where he got here the same way through that bridge.
Oh, that's so weird.
Amazing.
Did he also die on the bridge?
Apparently. Yeah, it's like apparently that bridge just trapped everybody's souls from the 1888.
Does this have a Russian director?
If only. Well, this is when they were still the commie evil guys, right? The Reagan movie.
I like what Ian Hawkins did. He's got the head of the Colonel now? That's so fun.
The Colonel.
I haven't switched someone in a while.
Stay, young man.
Ron.
The Colonel says.
When did Argos turn up?
Hey guys, some issues with this computer.
Deviant Bojangles' behavior.
That's so awesome looking.
That's like a Bojangles Mafia in Japan. Is this a real thing? Do I need to know about it?
The less you know, the safer you'll be.
Brad.
I suppose I need to send some definition.
Bojangles Mafia has eyes and ears everywhere. The highest levels of government.
Oh, we're putting ourselves at risk by even talking about it on stream.
Yes.
On biscuits. Is that different Bojangles?
I bet they have good biscuits, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
He's doing a good job.
Yeah, I
too.
think so.
Bojangles, it had to be pretty good biscuits.
I mean, every chicken place, that's kind of what their best thing is their biscuits.
And yet they never make sandwiches out
Popeye
of
is all about the biscuits.
That's actually weird. It's true.
I really miss biscuits. I need some biscuits like right now. If nobody will make me.
Let's see.
Can't because I'm drawing a cat girl. Has anybody here played Stray yet?
Yeah, I did.
Wait, what?
I saw it on Blue Screen. I go look at it.
Oh, Stray.
I would love to, but I don't know if I have time to do that lately.
So I'm reading the chat here, and Adrian pointed out that a artist for solo leveling passed away. Does anyone know anything about that?
Yes,
What's that artist?
I know the manga, but no.
Everybody's dying this week.
They're doing
Yeah,
the
give
anime
it a trend,
soon,
everybody.
so...
Lips Manless died. Bernard Cribbins died.
Just want to be popular.
Wally died.
I died.
The
No,
Beaver, all alone.
Wally, the robot from Wally.
I know, that's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Wally,
yeah.
Wally the robot from Leave It to Beaver.
What?
Wally Cleaver.
So the only ones left from Leave It to Beaver is like Whitey, Beeve, and Veronica Cartwright from Alien.
Beaver's next.
Lumpy?
Yeah, Lumpy's still
long
around. It's like Whitey and Lumpy are still here, right?
Lumpy had a heart attack, I thought.
I ran into
His
the beaver
artery
at the
is
airport.
large.
He looked like he wanted to die.
Yeah.
Well, he does. He did get
When
that
he was, like,
expression
12.
after a while. That's what happens when your entire career is encapsulated what you played as a kid.
But if you get residuals, I mean, they're cool.
Not back then.
That's true. I didn't think about that. Wow, I think you're up.
Back then, residuals you only got 3 years after the show ended.
Wow, I didn't know that.
That's why Adam West was doing all those mall openings in the bat suit. That's why conventions exist now.
Conventions are great because you get to learn which celebrities are actually like the good guys and the bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
Lou Ferrigno made a great point of that. He was like stealing everybody's money.
He's a terrible guy. Right?
He's awful. He's the worst.
We went to a con one time and witnessed him. Somebody took like a snapshot, like a cell phone from far away, like candid shot, and he saw them do it, and he got up from his booth, chased that person down, and demanded that he paid.
Lou Ferrigno, the Hulk.
I would be freaking out if it was trying to do that. That was fun.
I dated a girl who got chased down and berated by Lou Ferrigno because he was accusing her of taking a picture, and she didn't even have a camera with her.
Yeah. I was on TV once. You got the one who took my picture.
Because he's not blind. I can't stop laughing at your deaf voice. And that was another time where like other people that were making appearances went and like told him to sit down and shut up.
Wow.
Like Michael Rooker went over and was like, "Dude, I'm going to kill you. Sit down. Leave the people alone."
Art Tabir has a story about Lou Ferrigno. Lou Ferrigno took his limo.
Oh my gosh.
And tipped it over.
So, a different convention. So we've seen Jonathan and I have seen Lou Ferrigno multiple times at conventions, and one time he was there, he was so paranoid of people taking his picture that he was the only celebrity in the entire celebrity alley that had a team of staff. He had like 9 staff members around his booth. And as people would walk by and try to take pictures on their phone, like the booth would have to like jump in the way like they were dodging a bullet.
Oh my god!
And he was the only celebrity that forced people to do that for him.
I had no idea.
Don't you know who I am? I'm Lou Ferrigno.
I was queen on TV once. I'm so
I
important.
think because he just didn't want his soul to be stolen. That's it. Probably.
That'll cost you $50 to steal my soul. Thank you very
And
much.
out the opposite end, I heard the Flash Gordon guy is pretty awesome.
Yeah, he's cool.
yeah.
Met him last year. Yeah, last year in Salina. He was in Salina, Eric. At the Salina Comic Con, which is like a town of like 40,000 people in Kansas. So he's scraping the bottom of the barrel. But
Hey.
This is only frickin' film, man.
yeah,
Wait, it wasn't even his voice, was it?
nope.
No, I don't think so. I think they changed it.
That's great.
Oh, we got dead air.
Dead air.
I saw.
Time to tell a racial joke. Okay,
I saw Christopher Lloyd.
a Mexican, and Elrod walk into a bar. Elrod ducks.
I'm holding onto my purse.
Oh my god.
He's tough because Lou Ferrigno's he's after me.
Lou Ferrigno. Give me your camera. Give me your damn camera.
I thought you'd take a picture of me.
Don't you know who I am?
Don't make me angry.
How weird would it be?
Christopher Lloyd at Rhode Island Comic Con one time, and we were doing. It was a Back to the Future panel, so it had the guy who played Biff on stage and him, and the guy who played Biff he's amazing. He's incredible. But Christopher Lloyd, it was either super drunk or so senile. Like he was up on stage, he was barely intelligible, but everybody knew that he was talking about a guy masturbating on set. And so the guy who played Biff like had to stop him mid sentence. He was like, "Okay, all right." It was sad.
Was this Christopher Lloyd or was it Chester?
Like, am I the crazy doctor or am I Jim from Taxi? I think
Now, when I was doing press at at a comic convention one time. We went to the Ron Perlman panel. There was a Ron Perlman Q&A.
Oh
and
yeah.
Ron Perlman was he was so drunk. It was I don't think I've ever seen a celebrity so drunk on stage before. He was just destroyed, and it was so funny watching him. And it wasn't funny because he was saying funny things. He just couldn't get a full sentence out, and he would just stammer when people would, because it was a Q&A, so the whole point was talking to him, and he just couldn't do it.
What are you going to ask Ron Perlman? I mean, I guess because he did Hellboy.
Why are you so ugly? That's what I'm asking.
Well, because
are you a cat-human hybrid?
Yeah. See, because people ask him about Hellboy, people ask him about Slade from Teen Titans, people ask him
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
Which apparently he wasn't wearing makeup.
Yeah, Ron,
Yeah.
do you realize that when you dressed up as the Beast, you were better looking than you are in real life?
Yeah, right. Like, I feel like housewives everywhere were disappointed when they saw him without makeup. There's like, oh,
Ron, do you drink?
Put it back on. Put it back on.
Do you drink your own piss? Asking for a friend.
You know what? But Ron Perlman's wife, she is super nice.
Is he really?
He's got a little trophy wife who's like, 23, and she is like golden.
Somebody has to be, because Ron Perlman certainly isn't nice.
Well, she's probably just waiting for him to die, right? He looks like a heart attack.
I would be so sad though. I wouldn't want to live with somebody that's just waiting for me to die.
But if he goes to hell, will he get like VIP treatment since he was Hellboy?
True.
Yeah.
Does he get to sit in the child section in hell? Yeah, that was my dad joke for the night. You're welcome.
You did really well. So proud of you.
Thank you, Rosa.
No.
Hilarious.
Hilarious.
Ah!
Ah.
Oh, it's too much. It's too much.
Rick Piper come in here? What's going on?
One of the nicest celebrities I met.
Guys,
I won't say his name.
I'm running out of
because
room on the poll, so let's the poll has limits.
Yeah, one of the nicest celebrities I met, I won't say his name because it's like weird, was we saw him in a restaurant where I work, and they're like, "Is that him?" I'm like, "That is him." And hello?
Hello.
Hello. Oh,
Go ahead.
And
hello.
Everybody went so quiet.
We're all listening. We're all captivated.
Oh, but so I go to the bathroom because as it is, you have to pee sometimes. An unnamed celebrity is apparently a pee talker. So I'm at the stall, little divider, and all of a sudden this guy's like looking over my shoulder, like, "So hey, how you doing tonight?" Blah, 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 blah. I'm like,
okay, I'm still here.
I'm like, dude, I'm trying to pee. What? And then I'm like, oh my god, it's that guy from that movie, and he's totally a pee talker.
Who's talking to who now?
I can't say because I'm not going to slander people on a live stream.
To me?
So it was Ron Jeremy. Ron Jeremy, huh?
No. Close.
We just keep
Think
guessing.
Roddy Piper, but not Roddy Piper.
Oxford.
Roddy Piper was a fool.
Think Roddy Piper, but not him.
Hulk Hogan?
No.
Hey, brother, how you doing over there?
I bet he is a pee talker, though. He strikes me as that. Like, no, brother.
Nice. So how are you doing tonight?
What? Me? Pretty good.
When I was first getting into wrestling, I used to be in a janitor, brother, and I used to put the chips in the urinals.
That's why they called me the disc.
I find that talking around urinals allows people to open up to me.
Who are you trying to do? I'm just curious.
Some German.
I don't do a good Schwarzenegger.
But that was Rolf Mueller, man who played Conan in the horrible TV series.
What?
Rolf Mueller.
Rolf Mueller.
Rolf Mueller.
To be fair,
German is in a Gladiator. and he
They all
played
kind of
Conan
sound like
in the terrible TV series.
all Austrians kind of sound like Wolfgang Puck. To be honest, though. Like,
You mean like mad dictators? Yeah, exactly.
Gotta cook your veal now.
Get to the chopper.
Is he trying to take over the world? Like, no, he's asking for ketchup.
Who puts ketchup on a steak?
I can kill some man with ketchup on my plate.
There is an episode of D&Q where Elliot Fernandez was doing Arnold Schwarzenegger the entire night.
Oh yeah, he does a terrible arm.
Oh, that was so funny.
Then that makes it a good Arnold Schwarzenegger, right?
Yeah, because he just does that, and it's like, oh my gosh, dude, it was funny. Now it's getting to that. Oh man, stop drinking.
Well, see, that's why in college we had a friend who did the worst Sylvester Stallone impression, but that's why we asked him to do the Sylvester Stallone impression.
I'm Rocky.
Speaking of Sylvester Stallone, everyone see that new movie he's coming out with?
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Is it
he's gonna remake that Still. Well, it's like a shot.
Yeah, that superhero movie.
What's he doing?
Yeah, it's a remake of
superhero
Steel.
movie called Samaritan.
Huh.
Yeah, Steel has the hammer.
The Shaq classic.
It's a different type
It
of
looks like
character. I think it's working.
they even use the same
Probably the
armor. I
original
was like,
one.
oh my god, dude, it looks terrible. It looked nice until he put the armor on, and you're like, oh dear god, his
Armor?
child made this.
Like
So aren't you on?
they had to go to the cryogenics and go to Schwarzenegger. Or wait, no, Stallone is right. He was frozen right next to Betty. They're like, "Hey, man,
Demolition Man.
action
Yeah,
movies
do a
are
movie
hip
now."
now. Action movies are hip again."
Wake up.
Okay,
I mean,
I'll give my head. And I'll go to a movie. You know what I'm saying?
It's Demolition Man. That's why Snipes is back too.
Yeah, it was kind
They
of
bring him
weird
back?
seeing him with
Demolition
without the
Man?
Sharpie in his beard too. That was like hard to get used to.
Pretty fun. I love that movie.
Yo, like I like getting high with these markers. Like,
We're out of Sharpies. It's not in the budget. I guess I'll go
Coming
gray.
up on 12 minutes.
Come on now.
No, that's not bad. I can do that. I can do the 12 minutes. I can do it.
I can go distance, Adrian. I can do the distance, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing a horrible Sylvester Stallone.
It's a little embarrassing.
Try Dolph
keep
Lundgren.
going.
Try Dolph Lundgren.
No, Adrian, it's me, Rocky. On the money.
Well, I
Nailed
would
it.
normally be able to do it better, but my wife is sleeping in the other room and it requires me to be loud. So
That was like my favorite Alec Baldwin skit on SNL where he was the mimic. And every voice was like, hello, it's your wife. I need the ransom money.
Oh,
The
man.
mimic. Wait, don't answer the phone. Let me answer it. Hello? Yes, this is Roger.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, of course it's not loaded.
So good. For such a psychopath, he did some funny stuff.
It's true.
There's moments. Before
Yeah.
2016, people had.
Before he
Good
started
moments.
killing people.
Yeah, Rust.
Yeah.
Dude, Rust is gonna be the movie of the year. They have real guns in that movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's true.
Best action movie ever.
I heard people do their own stunts in that movie.
And I heard someone got
Only
shot
the directors.
in the movie. Really?
Are they ever gonna finish filming it?
I think that's one of the reasons he's getting in trouble legally, right? Because he owes a bunch of money to creditors for because he was a producer.
You have to pay up front
Yeah.
all the actors and everybody else.
Yeah, he's got to pay all that.
Wow.
yeah.
Oh, I got a receipt for bullets.
Oh no.
These are tax deductible, right? Bullets.
That's so funny.
I mean, you know, like when a bullet shoots a woman, I get a write-off for that.
So funny.
Oh my gosh.
How much is that bullet worth?
I mean,
A
if it
lot.
wasn't for Trump, I wouldn't have shot anyone.
Alive.
Asking for a
I'm
friend.
under great stress from 2016.
Reading some
January
text.
6th happened, and I just had to take it out on an assistant director.
You see, still living
She was
rent-free in
rocking.
my head.
My wife calls them balas.
The orange one ruined my life.
Oh man.
Fucking the orange one gave him work. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know, right? Suddenly I'm relevant. Deadware.
Okay, we have to have a song for this.
Okay.
There's
Well,
a
there is-
screen. Oh, there it goes.
Make a
Somebody
racist
gets going
joke.
for coffee.
So, who was the nicest celebrity you ever met at a convention?
That's a good question.
EFLM.
I slept with Gina Davis. She was pretty nice.
Really?
That was nice of her. That's,
I
she's
found
like
that
a
the entire cast of Boy Meets World was really nice.
Even Topanga?
Yeah.
Topanga threatens my old roommate.
Really?
Nice.
Well,
Well, what'd he
moved
do?
to LA, and he was like at Starbucks, and she was there too. And of course, you know, he's like, Topanga. And she's like, I will kill you, you freak. And he was like, oh, sorry.
Oh. He actually says that to him?
I'm sure she hears Topanga a lot. So I was like, yeah, I can see that. And he felt really bad because he's like, oh, wait, I totally called her Topanga.
That's fair, I guess.
Well, okay, I'm not going to feel sorry for people that got paid money to play a role, and then they
No.
have fans, and then they get mad because their fans know them as that. I don't think that is right. This is me speaking. I'm sorry, but when people make money off of their fans and their fans are excited to see them, it's one thing when your fans are idiots and act stupid. When you just say their name or want to take a photo or something like that, that's where celebrities can go get wrecked. I don't have to invest myself emotionally in these people. If they don't want my attention, don't get up on the TV and ask me to watch you. That's the way
How
that
dare
it is.
you? They are more important than you.
And you know, they're more important than my big toe, and they can kiss it. That's the way it is.
Actually, you know who I found out was actually super nice was Zachary Levi. He was doing doing a Shazam panel, and people were asking about Chuck, and people were asking about like all of his other movies too. But he was like super genuine, super nice, all that stuff.
Oh.
That is sweet.
He was really cool.
Awesome.
The actor I want to meet is Denzel Washington. He seems like a nice guy. I'm actually kind of a fan of him.
Aw.
I met a lot of people doing conventions. I met the cast of Buffy, and Dave Boreanaz is very nice, and Seth Green was really funny. But and then so it's no surprise when he did Robot Chicken. But the nicest guy to me was Glenn Danzig.
Really?
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, I met Danzig. He was pretty cool. And except, well, I met him after a show. This was like his second solo album. Yeah, Danzig 2. And so it was Soundgarden and Corrosion of Conformity in this place in Chicago.
Yo.
And so it was pretty rough neighborhood. Like there was like crackheads and people like hustling fans and trying to get in fights. And
Oh, wow.
while we're hanging out by the bus to get his signature, and I had this old photograph of him and Erie Vaughn from Samhain. Like earlier that summer, I met this guy who was working at a liquor store who would sell me cigarettes when I was underage. I walked in with because I walked in with a Fiend Club T-shirt on, and so on his last day of work, he gave me a whole bunch of vinyl Misfits and Samhain and like bootleg cassettes and this photograph. So that same summer, yeah, it was pretty cool. So that same summer, I'm out in Chicago, and I missed the show back home, and I'm talking to my buddy. He's like, "Guy, dude, I bought the T-shirt. He's going to be in Chicago in 2 days." I'm like, "Hell yeah!" So I'm out visiting family, and I have like no one to go with me. So I convinced my mom to take me to the show, and it's this real shithole called, well, it was called the Ritz. I don't know. And she's just like, "All right, call me when it's done." And like during the whole show, I'm like 15 or 16. I'm getting served. I'm getting totally smashed. And like, well, yeah, good job, right? And then so after the show, I go to get the signature. I hand Erie the photograph, and he gets Glenn, and they talk about it, and they sign it, and it's all really cool. And I tell them the same story I'm telling you guys, but they seemed more interested. And then so like what happened was so then these like roadie guys from the Ritz came to get like some of their totes off the bus, and they start pushing fans out of the way, and that just really sets Danzig off. And he was scary when he was mad. I mean, the guy was really seriously like 5'2", but he was on like the second or third step of the tour bus, so he was facing the guy eye to eye, and like they were just getting in each other's face and like grabbing each other, and Danzig goes to throw the punch, and like his manager stops him, and like this other dude like gets pulled off by all his people, so they're like being pulled apart while they're trying to throw. And then so they put Danzig gets back, and you don't see him. He stops signing autographs, and then so this crackhead walks over to this roadie from the Ritz, and like this guy who was getting Danzig's face, I'm not shitting you, he's like 6'5", 300, 400 pounds. I mean, he was a big brother, right? And like, dude, this crackhead came up to him, started asking him for money. So this guy grabbed him by the shirt collar and like threw him head first into the ground, and then picked him up like from the back of his neck and his belt and threw him head first into the tour bus. And you just heard it. It was harsh, man. And then so then he grabbed him and picked him up, and he threw him into the tour bus again. And he was on like his third or fourth time when finally everyone it took like 5 people to stop him. And this poor crackhead dude was just on the ground like a bloody pulp. And then so I was like, I think I better call my mom now and try and get a ride. This place is getting kind of scary. But yeah, Danzig was pretty cool.
But Danzig was cool.
Yeah, he was really nice to me. He signed my photograph.
That's so great.
Yeah, it was really cool. The photograph was of him and Erie holding this headstone that this guy made and gave to him. So he's like, "Yeah, I remember so and so, and yeah, da 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 da." So it was all good until the big asshole showed up, man. But then I met the other Misfits like in around 2000. It was like Jerry Onling and Doyle and
well, they are super nice guys, right?
Jerry is awesome, dude. This is back when I was a pothead, so we were getting high with Jerry, and like it was like 2000 or something, and it was at Colorado Springs, and they're doing the show, and during their sound check they blew the PA out, like just fried it. So like someone ended up bringing a PA and from somewhere else, and we had like just local bands playing, and so Jerry and Doyle are just out doing signatures and walking around the parking lot talking to fans. And so we asked Jerry, he's like, "Dude, do you get high?" And he's like, "I don't know, what are you talking about?" And we're just like, "Do you want to smoke a bowl?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll smoke a bowl." And so we're all sitting there hanging out by his bus, puffing away, when like 4 squad cars just bum rush into this parking lot. It lights on and everything, and everyone just starts just scattering. And like we walk all casually to the car, and that's it, it's like game over. And then so they came around again, and he remembered me, and he's like, "Yeah, they came onto our bus. I got arrested because we had some stuff on there we shouldn't have had, that kind of stuff." And then so it's like every time he came to town, I would go to the show, and he would remember me, and we'd hang out, but we didn't get high again.
Oh my God. So like those are the best.
Yeah, I got to meet them at Tower Records, and they were really like, I didn't even know they were there. I was just stopping there after work.
Oh yeah.
And they'd done a signing, and they're just like walking around the store, like, he's like, "Hey man, what are you looking at?" And I'm like, "I don't know." He's like, "You like rockabilly? They got a really cool rockabilly section here." I'm like, "I do."
Oh,
So we bonded over like rare rockabilly music.
The Reverend.
The Reverend.
I think Andrew WK was my favorite musician to meet. He was awesome.
Oh yeah, Andrew WK was great. He was a cool dude.
He did a
Okay,
talk for our
guys.
podcast.
I'm pulling up the kazoo.
That's fine.
No.
I'm not going into
It is
any of
fine.
my random stories. You seem to have it all covered.
I'm only like halfway through my torso.
Oh my god.
Too late.
Well, sweet, you should just stop talking.
Well, I showed up an hour and 15 minutes late. I guess that's fine.
Yeah, I know. You broke our hearts. You broke our hearts, man.
Let's
Yeah.
broke our heart, Fredo.
I also broke
Yeah.
Lane.
That was your best impression all night.
Yeah.
Very good.
I don't do a bad, Godfather.
Oh my gosh, that sounds exactly like James Earl Jones.
I thought you were doing Ringo.
Even call me the Godfather.
Hey, you break some Hymens with that accent too, yeah.
Once again, my wife's sleeping in the other room, so I have to keep it down.
You have to. Sorry.
We're done, right?
Okay, so we need to start going through everybody's drawings, all
All right, well, just
327
tell
of us.
Tell me where we're
I'm
starting.
just gonna take a picture of mine real quick.
Start with Andrew.
All right,
Yeah.
there we go.
Start with me.
Okay, so Andrew, show us your drawing.
I'm showing it.
This is my drawing. Wait, is it not there?
There it
is
is.
drawing.
It's on.
Is JD looking too? JD's gotta see it.
Okay, I'm. Be there in a sec.
Did we lose JD?
Give me a second.
Yeah,
No,
he's
he's still there.
That is awesome.
Little Namor in Slumberland now.
Yeah, I drew Sodar.
Sodar.
That's so amazing.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
And next up,
Very lovely.
Amy Lester.
Oh, there we go.
You forgot to say the Chester line of if you like what Andrew drew, you vote for him in the straw poll.
If you like what Andrew drew, vote for him in the straw poll.
And if you want to get diabetes,
Amy.
Amy.
That's classic Chester.
Oh, look at it. So sweet.
Look at girl. I thought she was really.
So, which character is that?
I think. Yep. There you go. There she is, and all of her blue hair, purple paws. Glory.
Oh.
Once again, if you like what Amy has drawn, vote for her in the straw poll.
So good.
I really don't have the gift of gab, do I?
I mean, dude, you should know some stuff. You're a writer. You mean?
That's why you're a writer.
Yeah. Argo's creation is next. Oh, he's not done. He's... Uh-oh.
Argos, come on,
It's okay.
Argos, you can do it.
I'm not done either.
I just did a. That's it. Whoop. It's just a close-up picture. Ignore that. There we go.
Ignore the legs. The legs aren't there.
Awesome looking.
He's just popping out of the panel. That's it. Like that.
That's great.
That's so
That is
amazing.
beautiful,
I
man.
can't wait to see it finished. Cannot wait to see it
Fantastic.
finished.
That actually is really nice. Way better than mine.
I can see a doodle.
And once more, if you really like what Argos Creations has done, vote for them in the straw poll.
The end of the hilt looks like something else.
Hold on.
No! No! That's bad enough.
Wait, he's finishing it. No, it's getting worse.
That's a big
Yeah.
head on that.
It's just let's just
Mushroom.
erase that.
Let's just move along.
moving on to Armoron.
There you go. Mushroom sword.
No!
No! Lameron. Who's are we looking at now?
Armoron.
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 Armoron's
Oh my-
gonna save us. He's gonna save
Yeah,
our
it
big
looks
boy.
nice.
Dude.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Armoron, save the stream.
Variation of like metallic effect textures he used for the design. That's
I like
really
the fact that he didn't do his cliche, like, same old, just, women.
I was going to, but
I'm so many girls. So many girls.
COVID took that from him.
That's right.
yeah, everyone around me, too much COVID around.
I heard that in Australia, COVID takes your hair and your libido.
Oh my gosh.
Only in Australia, though.
Yeah, yeah.
And your love for Vegemite.
Yeah. Time for concentration camps, so you don't lose your libido.
So,
Aww.
if you like what Armoron has drawn, vote for him in the straw poll.
You have to start calling you Armor Off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Eric is next.
Yeah.
Eric, save us.
Okay, you gotta insult me.
Wow. Oh. Wow, this is good. It started out really crappy, but all that scratchy.
Thanks.
It's
All
really
you need
cool
to do
how
is- I'm surprised you're this good.
It's really cool how you drew Chester's head in his hand.
The Colonel.
I like those energy things. What do you call those? Kirby Crackle? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, little Kirby Crackle.
That's cool.
That's beautiful, man. That's
I
beautiful.
sometimes do Kirby Crackles in my ink art.
Really?
Once more, if you like what Eric Hawkins has drawn, vote for him in the straw poll. Okay, let's move on to Honey.
Hey,
Such enthusiasm.
Save us, honey.
Hordesaurus.
Horde Source. Oh man, that's so good.
Melissa's got a dinosaur, so hers is automatically great.
Aww.
Dinosaurs.
honey.
I like that she drew a Horde Source in here. Neat.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
This is
Looks
probably
like-
one of the best animations I've seen.
Ever.
It's virtually
There's
complete.
Next, there's next gen over at the on the right hand side in his
I
civilian
appreciate
outfit.
So much.
It's amazing
So
how you
cool.
can draw so many pictures in one time and put them all together to make like a little cartoon.
I know.
I know, it's hard enough to draw one bloody picture.
I
isn't it?
think I had been trying to have him breathe fire, but I thought maybe just a little plume of smoke threatening a little threatening smoke from
Oh,
his
that's
mouth.
so cool.
That's
Like
what-
coming out of his
He's
nostrils
for
or something.
vaping.
Yeah.
He's a
and,
vaping dragon. That's different.
and then like the eye is like pulsing for the monster. It looks really
I know, that's cool.
yeah.
Hey, lady, you
sinister.
want to buy some weed?
And once again, if you like what Honey has drawn, vote for her in the straw poll.
It looks like Rick Piper is guest starring in your drawing there too. Cool.
Wow.
Let's Rabbit, it's now you.
Oh, yeah. See if I can share it without the stream breaking.
Yeah, you can do it.
Nice.
Amazing.
Oh,
It looks great.
there you go.
Amazing. Diver Next Gen looks amazing.
I like the green. That's so pretty.
That really just shows how much better Rabbit is than everybody else here.
Yeah.
Don't say
I don't know
that,
about
dude.
that.
I didn't even take that long doing it. It's just a quick one.
See, he just rubs it in even more.
Yeah, now he's
trying
just
to be
insulting us.
trying to be beside that backhanded humble humility thing.
I don't even like it.
I don't even like it.
I don't hate it. No, I don't hate it. There's things I'd like to make better. I only hate half of it. How about that? There you go.
The therapy has been working.
Yeah.
It was made
No,
easy
we
by
don't
drawing
hate her.
MacGyver.
No, we don't hate our drawings, do we?
Yeah.
There are drawings I hate that I did, so.
Once again, if you like what Wonder Rabbit has drawn, vote for him in the straw poll.
Straw poll.
Straw.
Oh, straw pole.
One is
Andy.
or
I
the
can't.
Howl.
Yeah.
Where's that pole?
It's a straw.
What's going
It's
on all of a
straw,
sudden? Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, you play music, don't you? Or are you?
Yes,
Does
we
it
want to see it.
You're on.
You're on.
Yeah.
Do your thing,
It's
man.
good.
Oh,
Play the
That's
hold on,
not,
I got.
that's not his picture. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Actually,
Change.
that would be pretty amazing if you just did like a
I was
total
about to say,
JD.
dude, you so totally matched his style.
That's amazing, dude.
It's on point.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my gosh.
There, don't get struck.
Were you practicing that in the background? Like you like went off stream just to practice, like making sure you hit all the cues?
Yeah, I'm always do it last minute. I always do it very last minute. You'll always see me practicing in the background.
That worked really well. That one did. That was fantastic.
Who's the guy in the back?
That was that three-eyed monk.
Oh, that's Blind Buddha.
The blind Buddha. Well, he's more blind than
Blind
ever.
now.
Yeah. Now he's super blind.
Now with extra blind.
Super blind.
He's gonna attack me with Death Lou Ferrigno.
And once again, if you liked what you see from Alan Alonso, the Hollow Comics, you can vote for him in the straw poll.
All right, who's next? Sorry, the line blocks next, right?
The line blocks next.
Yeah. We need him right there. Famous line.
And I don't have his video at all, so.
Well, it's on YouTube, so it's definitely sharing.
I think I'm at the limit for my Discord.
You've reached your total limit.
Yes.
Well, JD, you can probably see it. JD is line blocks.
I can't get any more of this.
So who's that character?
Here.
Wait, JD. Oh, JD, we're on the line block.
Okay, line
Yes.
block. Okay, let me check. Sorry, guys. Oh, that's so amazing. I like that. I like that.
Oh.
no.
Your mic popped out.
We did just like. Oh, no.
Caesar! He's having a seizure.
JD, your mic
Did
popped
the
out.
Colonel just sniper JD? What happened?
It's caused by all the
Colonel, 1 2 minute Tom.
That's next gen ninja, right? Anyway.
Ecstasy induced seizure.
Colors
Is
line.
Kinma's in?
Yeah, Kinma, but I don't
Is it in the
see.
drawer
She's not in the
long?
list. She was in the draw.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she didn't drop. She didn't drop it.
Well, that's her own fault.
Okay,
Bummer.
well, we're gonna have to move on. If
Oh, she
you
did
like,
drop it somewhere. I think she dropped
if
it
you
on
like
Twitter.
what you've seen from the line block,
I'll
you can
find
vote
it
for
when we
him
do
in
it.
the
Go on.
straw poll.
Trouble.
All right.
And I'm also I also can't see Elrod either, so
I
have to
haven't
flip
seen
over to
Elrod,
YouTube.
but here's Elrod. I'm sharing Elrod. Give it a second and let's see if the YouTube picks him up.
Let's all share Elrod.
Well, I'm the one that. Well, I mean, if you want to.
Ooh. Where'd he go?
If you're all sharing,
Yeah,
you're gonna
Elrod, right?
pay extra.
Elrod, you're on YouTube, so feel free to share. Jeff's computer obviously is shit.
Am I sharing now?
No, you just unshared it.
Oh, you're back.
Okay.
I can never tell because the camera just changes colors. It doesn't tell you if it's on or off.
Oh,
No,
that's
you were there.
Well, I did the bounty hunter sans helmet that I didn't finish.
Nice.
That reminds me of the guy from Enemy Mine.
The Neko wafer.
Oh,
Nice.
oh, you mean
You know, like
that's
meow,
that's
JD.
now.
You like what these hips are saying? Nah.
Some meat for 5.
Hey,
hair. That's so cute.
I know.
It started
look at
Betty
it.
Page and it ended up kind of Halle Scary.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I don't know how she
yeah.
looks underneath the mask, sadly. Other than that, that's
It's
pretty good.
It's another
Well, that's
disguise under her mask.
Probably is.
I didn't want to do the mask. I did her without the mask because I wanted to show off her tan.
A nice forehead.
I know. It's just, you see, she's actually whiter under the armor. Her father was an African. Her father's an African king, but she didn't have the skin color.
Is that albino?
No.
I was just say that's quite white.
She's actually, Caucasian look.
Ah, she's from the Caucasus.
The Caucasus Mountains.
Is there anybody else that I've not shown? Or do you have any more? Or
Yeah, we hang on. We got. So
Don't forget Barney.
if you like what you've seen from El Rodimus Flash, please vote for him in the straw poll.
Oh.
We have Mr. Motion and Rosa.
All right.
I can't see them. They're not sharing screens.
No. In the Discord
Oh,
channel.
in the Discord. All right, hang on then. Let me get to general. Draw and whatever. I'm fucking looking. Okay, here's
Language.
Rosa. I don't give a fuck. It's my fucking YouTube. I say whatever I want. I made sure it wasn't made for. It's only adult only this stream, so I don't give a crap. There you go.
Is that why you said crap?
Well,
Yeah.
I could say
Instead
all
of-
the other words, but I don't really care.
Instead of caca-poo-poo?
I'll give a hard
Don't make
poop.
me really swear.
Feces.
That's
Anyway,
the fuck
here
up.
you go. Here's Rosa. Does it need to be enlarged or is it good? There you go. Original.
That's what she said.
I can't do that because it's gonna. It won't share it properly. There you go.
You lit liquor.
That's full
Mine
size
is
screen
close
on
to
the
the end.
YouTube.
Oh, on what? On YouTube?
Yeah, this is Rosa Dioro.
Thank you. I'm half blind tonight. I don't care, so I just made him robbing a Bojangles because I didn't want to put Bojangles on there and get
Apparently they sell chicken feet.
Well, I like the
mean-
penciling.
It was the best I could do tonight.
What I actually like
That's
is the
cool.
way you did
That's funny.
Bojangles, the text, because I can't fucking draw writing. You know what I mean?
I
For
spent
the
the-
life. For me.
I spent the whole time freehanding the text. That's all I drew. It's like I just kept on trying to get the Bojangles sign right. So that's my whole triumph. Congratulations
I like
to
all
me.
the cute little feet.
Yeah, thank you.
Once again, if you like what Rosa has done, vote for her in the straw.
Oh.
Mr. Motion. Here we go.
Then Mr. Motion.
Yay, Mr. Motion.
Mr. Motion.
No, this isn't my best work, but I did the best I could with the time I had.
You were awesome.
Nice.
Great job.
Love
I like
Beautiful.
the
Second that emotion.
Yeah, I
Mr.
still-
Motion.
It's great.
Yeah, the helmet
you're-
lighting and stuff is on.
Nice.
Great job.
What do you think, JD?
Absolutely gorgeous.
JD?
Did he fall asleep?
JD, it's your stream. Come back.
I know
No, I
it's
could. I
JD,
could
come
put
back.
a little more detail. So, but if I, come back to it or something like that, maybe.
Oh,
good.
don't worry about that, dude. He looks cool, yeah.
Somebody
Yeah,
drop
yeah,
that.
Sorry,
JD.
sorry, he's back. He's back. Oh,
Is he?
Okay, what do you think, JD?
Yeah,
I
I'm back.
did,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I didn't know my screen malfunctioned. I didn't know
You're
my.
fine, dude.
That's how computers be.
That wafer was so bad you had to leave the stream. And
I just dropped my base on my freaking foot.
Oh yeah, and Mr. Motion.
Oh.
It's pretty good looking.
Good.
And Rose did a good job
Thank
too
you.
on Billy.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Would not
Did he go- Again.
Or did he go, ooh?
If you like what Mr. Motion has done, you can always vote for him in the straw poll.
Romus did a good job on the bounty hunter guy, but I did like how he did Cal, but I had one nitpick and that was it.
Octopus, sorry. Where are we?
We're looking
Okay, do
across
we
the
wanna-
straw poll, and we really dig your vibe.
You like what he's done, you know. You could go vote for him on the
straw poll, man.
The thing, you know.
Shazam! You know the thing.
Why is there so many people on the straw? Oh my god.
I'll go through the entries here. Why don't we do the draw along?
Oh,
Yep,
do you
we'll
want
do
to
the
do that?
draw along.
Yeah, let's do that. There's no rush. Hang on a minute. Let me find Discord. I'll do Discord first because I have no idea how to share Twitter.
Well, you can. You don't have the same issues that Chester does, so you can probably play.
He
play
doesn't have the same issues.
Play Blue Moon stuff.
There isn't a single person on the planet who's got the same issues as Chester.
To be fair, I think everything's in here anyway, and yes, you're right. No one has
Well,
the same
let me just see
fucking
if
issues as
I can check to see if Jason Gonzalez, because Jason
This is
Gonzalez
Thunder
usually also
Rat.
posts. Oh yeah,
I think it's
that's
Jason,
right.
so yeah,
Oi.
he's fine. Although I'm pretty sure I don't know when he did it.
It looks like
It's
it's
quick.
Absolutely does.
That's awesome.
Beautiful.
Gonzalez.
Hang on a minute, where am I? Let me just
Yeah,
check my
he's
YouTube.
pretty
So,
cool.
Jeff, are you seeing all these still, or are you still broken?
No, I can see it. Well, I can. I'm looking. Yeah, I'm seeing the one on YouTube now.
Okay,
so,
cool.
So yeah. So
Talk
that's
about broken. You should have seen that crackhead in Chicago.
Man, I can tell you some shit, but about some shit
Language.
like that. You can't tell me off on my own YouTube.
got a point there.
We're gonna do whatever we want.
I'm an American. I can be an asshole to anyone.
Yes, I suppose you got a point there, I guess. Alright, so anyway, this is Thunder Rat, who did Next Gen and Kunai, right? That's right.
Thunder Rat.
Yeah, that's
nice.
That's
That's
awesome.
really, really good. Jason,
Yeah, that's
come on the show for fuck's sake.
That's so good that I'm going to stop drawing because I'll never be that good.
It's like having
You're
more
very
every
negative
Friday.
today.
I'm
Right.
never going to be that good. All my stuff looks the same.
Right. Hopefully this will play with the audio, but I don't know if it's going to. Let me know.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Next
gen.
Bug out, guys.
Okay.
No, you're not. No.
Okay, I won't.
Vote for me. Oh, that was easy.
Okay.
Of all days.
You have yet to see Blue
It's
Moon
my
cartoon.
arm. It's hurting like crap.
All right, let's just get to Blue Moons. If you
I
see
just
Blue
played
Moons,
it.
You can
Yep.
say shit on this channel if you want to.
I'll show you. I'll go through them all. I hope
My arm hurts like
Yeah.
ass, but
The sound.
And Jason also has one on Twitter. Jason
Yeah.
Gonzalez.
Is it the same?
I think it's the same one though, right? I think it's the same one.
It is.
Yeah,
It's
I
the
think
same
so.
one.
Oh, we already saw that.
keep drawing this guy like he's
Hold
taking
on,
a
did you say there was
crap.
sound to that when I played it or not?
Yeah, there is.
That's fine
There's
then.
no
I played it.
sound coming
Everyone on YouTube saw it. Everyone else
Oh, okay.
didn't. So that's up to them.
It's true.
Actually, I had it on mute, so I didn't hear it.
Well,
That's why I
it
didn't
played
hear
it in my headphones,
My
so that's
fault.
all that matters.
My fault.
Okay, so there's Blue Moon cartoons.
The
Okay,
Santa
so-
Claus thing is just awesome.
Yeah, the Santa Claus thing made me laugh.
I want to put that on a Christmas card.
It's fantastic. Then we got Mr.
Oh, and-
Miracle. We got Mr.
So
Miracle's
we need-
cat.
Oh, we got
Yeah,
that.
that's wicked cute.
It looks like the
So-
Grinch, honestly.
The Grinch.
Actually,
is-
Mr. Miracle has two.
We've got,
Nice.
we also have another Blue Moon. It's so good. Eric. Oh yeah, Mr. Miracle. Yeah, there's another one. Who's this character?
That
Nico
looks like-
Nico.
That's the Sodar character, the same one that I did.
Oh, okay.
I'm finally seeing
Cool.
the Santa Claus, the Christmas card.
Line block, me, Rosa again. Oh no, maybe it wasn't again.
No, that's
Oh,
not me.
Mr. Miracle, he inked it a bit.
Oh,
Alright, now I will check Twitter just on the off chance, but I'm pretty sure I checked it. And it was
No,
you're
good.
It's
just Blue Moon and Jason.
It's just Blue Moon and Jason.
Okay, because I think most people just use the Discord nowadays, so. Adrian, they're not trash. She drew. It's fine. I'm not bad.
Yeah,
I can't say that because I think that about everything I draw. So. But it just means you're a real artist.
You're not wrong.
Right, hang on. Let me go back to us. And right. What we did? Oh, you were going to read off the straw poll then.
Yep. Why don't we read off the straw poll here?
Do it.
I got to vote.
Let me wait until it comes up on
on the stream.
Dude, don't wait for me to share it on the fucking stream. Unless I don't know how to switch from one thing to another. How do I do that on OBS?
Okay, well, you know what? I'll just read them off.
Oh no, I can do it. Hang on, give me one freaking hang on, I'm trying.
You basically just have to create.
You have to create. There you go. Are you happy now?
Wait for me.
Is it showing up? Because, hang on, I've got
There's
to
like a
separate
3-second
these.
delay on YouTube, dude.
No, I have to separate my things because everything that's on my top layer is what shares, and if I click on YouTube and it goes on top, then it fucks everything up. So it's sharing now. Okay, there you go.
There we go. All right. So we have Andrew Walk-Off Old School Rules, Fleming.
There you go.
Amy, I like chicken otacos, Lester. Otacos sound good right now, Armora. Eric, one wasted whatchamacallit, Hawkins. Melissa, the Derek Zoolander School for Kids Who Don't Read So Good, Lester. Kinma, president of the Don Knotts fan club, although she's not here.
You can't deny it.
Well, yeah,
That's
one doomed.
That's true.
I hate it when Chester leaves me high and dry. Rabbit. Elrodimus, certified Star Wars scholar, Flash. Mr. I'm Leo, what's your sign? Motion.
Okay.
Rosa, lead insurance adjuster for the Bojangles Chicken Incorporated. Dioro. Argos, coming in before the bell, Creations. The Line, Adam Baldwin is my moral true north, Block.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh.
And Alan, Lou Ferrigno's head photo blocker, Alonzo.
Yeah.
That's good.
You better block those pictures.
That's a good one.
You better block that picture. Anyways.
You better be a good wall for them pictures.
I made my vote.
Where's my $5?
Okay, we got some total of 12 votes. We have 12 votes, and we have actually 12 watching, so we want to vote and flip over.
We just got a 13th.
No, we've got to wait till we got like more votes somehow than we have viewers. Although we've had quite a lot of views, but it's gone in and out. We've had like 42 because I've got it on my thing.
Okay.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
We have had quite a lot, but they just keep going in and out. So, you know.
That's more than Mike gets.
Well, you know.
It's all that dead air.
That's true.
They just pine for it. Like I can't wait till it's silent again.
It's that lack of I don't know, lack of Chester, maybe. I don't know.
Probably.
Well, it's
doesn't
like
sound all
last
that
time
implausible,
I
though.
was on a stream with Mike, all he did was show like people eating food, and it was like, yep, everyone left. I'm not surprised. I would have done too.
Yeah.
So, you
In
know,
crypto.
Well, in crypto. I mean, I get it, but it doesn't need to be streamed all the time.
I used to do that shit when the show was hot. Like, if someone's chewing on screen, forget it. I'm looking at something else.
I can't stand hearing people eat. It's just disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean, I like eating, but I don't want to hear people eating.
No.
Well, Armoron is in the lead.
Go get some
Ooh, what do you mean, Armoron?
Can't wait
Why
to
is
go
the
on
guy
the
not
other
winning?
tier too. Oh wait.
We got 14 votes.
Can't even.
Nice, nice.
And we say cover artist, Amaran?
Yes, cover artist Armoron. Okay, I'm gonna give it a couple. I'm gonna give.
Just give it a few minutes, yeah. Just give it a few
Ah,
minutes.
yeah,
Talk about
I'll
some
give it a few
shit.
minutes.
COVID survivor, Armoron.
I wonder if I've ever had COVID. I have no idea if I have.
What do we look at?
I'm
My
COVID
son just got over it.
I'm COVID. Everyone
I
around
had
me gets
COVID
it.
2 years ago.
No, I had like a really bad like fever for like 2 days, and then like a month later, COVID hit. I'm like, oh, maybe I had it. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, I was out to dinner with somebody, and I talked to them like face to face at the dinner table for like 3 hours. And he called me the next day and was just like, "Hey man, I got COVID. You better get yourself tested." And I was like, I'll see what happens. And never tested myself.
I've had something
Yeah,
like that
I was
before.
like the
New AIDS.
I was tired for a week and I had a little bit of nausea. That was probably my COVID.
Dude, I mean, I was in my band. My drummer had swine flu when that was a thing, and he didn't even know it. And we drummed. He drummed and he sweated it out. He went to the doctors the next day, going, "Oh, I'm a bit ill. Oh, you've got swine flu. Oh, dude, I had swine flu. Oh well." And then we got on with it, and everyone was fine.
I remember that.
I think it's because we're healthy, or it's
Heck yeah.
because we're pickled inside from all the alcohol we drink. That might be more of that. Who knows?
We're pickled inside.
That's how was he still alive? Maybe that's. I don't know,
All right.
'cause, I mean, I'm generally 10 years younger than I am. I think so. Yeah.
Well
I think it's
preserved.
probably safe to say that that's probably all the votes we're gonna get.
Yeah, I think
no,
we're
it
gonna.
probably
That's,
will be. Yeah, yeah.
which actually isn't bad. It's not
It's
a,
just- it's about
No,
the
not at
same
all.
as
That's
usual,
great.
to us.
Oh,
That's great.
that's a pretty decent number.
So here we go.
Oh,
Let's.
no, something just literally just changed the minute you said
Oh,
that.
now, yeah.
The minute you said it, another vote just popped up.
Well,
Fucking-
I
It
think
didn't
we're gonna
change
call
anything.
it.
Yeah, it's fine. It didn't change it.
Okay, I think we're gonna call it here.
Oh,
Let's see.
Wait, just a second. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Oh, he was going to vote for himself.
I
So,
don't even like my drawing. I don't even like myself.
So, in last place, let's
Kill
see.
me. I wish I was fucking Barney 5. 'Cause he's so hot.
So in
No,
fourth
I mean-
place, we have Andrew Walk-Off Old School Rules Fleming.
What?
1 vote.
Way to go.
In
One for
third
sure.
place, we have a tie between Alan, Lou Frigno's head photo blocker, Alonzo, Rosa, lead insurance adjuster for Bojangles Chicken Incorporated, Dioro, and one doomed I hate it when Chester leaves me high and dry rabbit. Yay.
Yay.
Yay. Second, we have Eric, one wasted whatchamacallit Hawkins. And the numero uno spot is Otakus Sound Good Right Now, Armoron. So let's give them all a hand. Yay. No taking pictures.
But no pictures.
Good job
My
beating
first
me.
drawing in 2 weeks too, so I haven't done much lately.
I'm taking pictures of me.
It was great.
Yeah, it was.
It was ironic.
What do you think?
Is it a coincidence?
So let me copy this here and put it up in the Discord, and then we will go about rattling off the artist names.
Things and stuff.
Alright.
All that shit.
Also, can I actually just talk to the people for a minute?
Sure, you talk to the people. Go for it.
Okay, go to my link tree. It's JD the Comic Otaku. You know the usual link tree link.
It's in
The
the
URL for the
YouTube
link.
description, so just tell
Yeah,
them to
yeah,
go there.
it's in the YouTube description. In the description of the YouTube. So just click on that and click on my Indie Planet store or comic store, whatever I got it labeled under as, and purchase some comic books.
There you go.
Excellent.
Do it, or
Hello.
Fergal will get your ass.
Follow him on Twitter as well. That's also there. I put that there. As well.
That too.
That too. It's not just
Okay.
cats.
So let me get people lined up here, seeing that I'm usually doing this behind the scene while Chester's calling off people. Let's start with Andrew.
All right. Well, if you guys want to check out my work, you can go to solariansun.com to read my comic for free. Tomorrow we will be up to page 209. And if you head over to the Patreon at patreon.com/AFLM and subscribe for very cheap a month, you can read all the way up to page 457, I believe, is going to be what's available tomorrow. As I've mentioned last week, I am going to be at Fan Expo Boston and August 12th to the 14th. I will be Lou Ferrigno's personal picture wall while I am there, and I will also be selling Solarian Sun and a bunch of exclusive merchandise. So if you're in the Boston area, come see me at my booth.
So how much do you charge for a picture?
Oh, it's easily like $50 starting
in the parking lot.
That's not even including tax.
But you can negotiate them down to pocket lint. Anyways,
You'll find out. You'll find out when you take the picture and he chases you into the parking lot.
And I'll be like, hey, that's my picture. You gotta pay me for that.
That's my picture. What you doing?
I was green, you know.
and up next is Amy Lester.
Woo! Hi everyone, thanks for coming to see us. Wow, this has actually been a lot of fun. I'm glad we all got to hang out and do this and draw all these neat characters. Yeah, I don't have a lot else to say except, woo, time for bed, I think, and maybe a snack.
Yep.
Thanks for
Time for bed and then
Sounds
maybe
like a plan,
snack.
Amy.
I mean,
right? Oh my god.
you sleep then
I
eat.
think yes, one of those things, one of the two. I haven't figured it out yet. Whichever is more demanding. All right. So have a great night, everyone, and we will see you next week.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. And Argos Creations is next, and I have absolutely no link for you. So
He just
That's
put that in his
okay.
basement with Chester.
I like lizards.
Nice.
Like that all.
They're cool.
I went camping this week and the wind blew my pop-up tent away and the frame
Aw.
broke. And it hit me on the hand,
Ouch.
and my dog got a tick.
Oh.
And I had to pull it out with some tweezers. And then I read online you're supposed to save it in case the dog gets sick. So I used an old pill bottle and put alcohol in it and put the dead tick in, or put the tick inside, and it died when it was drowned in alcohol.
Had a good time though.
That was just. That was
Dude,
just
I want
me.
to
Did you name the
party
tick
with you, man.
Danzig? Did you name the tick Danzig?
No, I didn't really get too
Chip
attached
Danzig?
to it.
No, I
My
get
dog
that.
got. I was gonna let my dog name it because this is the one who was attached to it.
Mark.
You know, if you added a pickup truck, you could have made that a country song.
I like that.
I could have, but country. Yeah, I don't have any funny words anymore.
I don't have any words.
All right, and now moving on to Armoron, the winner of today's Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, his
Yes,
face is-
you can find me on DeviantArt, Patreon, and on DeviantArt, I'm closing in on 4,000 watches.
Wow.
Yeah, I got another 16 more watches, and I'll be up to 4,000 people.
Cool.
Maybe
I'll
I
join.
I say maybe I can join. I don't know what my DeviantArt is though. I'll find
I
it.
haven't used that.
Yeah, I
I
can
haven't
contribute
used
to that.
I don't think I've used DVR since like 2008.
Yeah, 2008.
used it a while,
That was 2008.
Yeah, I
vibe.
didn't use it for a long time either. It was like about 8 or so years before. I had 1 or 2 pictures on there. And for about, good 7 or 8 years I didn't use it. And then I went back on there. And now I have about 635 drawings on there.
That's
Wow.
wicked.
Yeah. Adding on.
That's about.
I only have that many drawings finished. I probably have that many drawings unfinished.
Yeah, I was just churning them out day after day for a while there, yeah.
Year after year, hour after hour.
Those are some fast drawings.
Look at your page.
Congratulations on the win, and we move on to Honey.
Oh, thanks so much for hanging out with us and enjoying the show. That was wonderful. I had so much fun, and there's so much great art here. I'm really glad we got to do your series tonight, JD.
Yeah.
And well, I guess you want to see what I'm doing when I'm not, animating it on the show. I'm Amy and my sister make games on. We had our first game released on Steam. It's called Artisan Going Home Again. You can check that out. There's a free demo there if you want to look at it. And keep an eye on what we're up to. Just feel free to visit our website at unseenkingdom.com. Thanks, everyone. Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Au revoir.
Okay, and now on to the line block.
You can find me at the Line Block on Instagram, and I will also be at Boston Comic Con with Andrew.
Are you a Ferrigno fan too?
Is he all photo pictures?
Yeah, I'm Ferrigno Paparazzi. I'm chasing him down. It's a game. It's all a game to me.
Living life on the edge.
How many bootleg Ferrigno shots can I get?
Next
It'll
up,
never be
What do you
enough.
mean you
You'll
won't pay
never
me for these exclusive shots?
you'll take one. You'll never be satisfied.
next up, Eric.
I got nothing. Let's move on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on.
How dare you copy me?
Moving on, Elrodimus Flash.
I may have had 0 votes, but I have a beautiful steak.
You have a beautiful steak.
Yeah.
Well, you say that, man. I'm hungry.
One medium, baby.
At least I had chicken.
That's why I didn't draw a lot tonight. I was marinating.
I mean, if your steak's not bleeding, it's good enough.
And it's certainly
Steaks
not.
don't bleed. Fact.
I got time to bleed.
If your steak bleeds, you're eating the veins, and don't do that. But anyways,
I don't know, dude. Beef sashimi is awesome. But moving on.
you can catch me on Middle Earth Story Time, like 5 nights a week-ish. Tuesday nights. Well, now we're doing The Magician's Nephew by C.S. Lewis.
Oh.
And Tuesday nights, a Lester Dent classic, Doc Savage, The Man of Brains.
Bum, bum,
Sponsored by
bum.
Lucky Strikes.
Stock Savage, see?
And coming in January, we go back to Lord of the Rings. With maybe some special surprises.
You're gonna have C.S. Lewis on the show?
We're going to have B. Arthur playing C.S. Lewis.
Doing her best Barney
one
Fife
woman show.
Thank you, Elrod. Moving on
what's that
to
comedian? Craig Schaefer. He could do Barney Fife for us.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on, Mr. Motion. And I have no link for you, so.
Well, that's, you guys can follow me on Instagram on creation.jason. There's a lot of cool stuff on there. In fact, I drew two really nice ones this week. So yeah, go and check it out.
Do I have your Instagram?
I do not. I'm gonna have to put that in my list.
What was it called? Sorry.
Creation.jason.
Jason.
Jason.
Yes, which is my name.
Oh yeah, and then in the middle of the night, raccoons broke into my food, and they stole like hot dog buns and a loaf of bread, and they ate 3 fucking granola bars. And they opened the lid to the grapes, and they had like 4 grapes and left the rest because
It's like American. It sounds like that National Lampoon's Vacation.
Yeah, that's just a day in the life, man. And,
Mr. Motion's links in the chat.
Yeah, we wouldn't touch the grapes after that. We're like, no, we're gonna get raccoon rabies. I doubt they say they're clean, but I don't. See
Nah,
any
yeah, you don't. You don't trust that. So, Rabbit, you're up.
I mean, you can like my YouTube channel, which we're currently on, and I might post some
Good
more
idea.
music, but I normally probably post it on my other YouTubes, but we'll see. And the other shit that's on here. Oh, Spotify, yeah, follow Spotify, ready for my album dropping.
There you are.
They won't drop, the album won't be on there, there'll be singles. The album will be on Bandcamp probably, but...
And then join the Discord to get personal live updates.
Oh
of the
crap,
band.
I forgot, yeah, my Avid Chris Discord, but I'm not done anything with it yet. I've also got my Instagram, but I haven't done anything with that yet either.
But there's more to come.
There's a
Any
lot
day.
more to come, you know, this is why I need a manager.
Coming soon.
If you want a commission, ask me, and I'll do some shit for you for money when I've got time, because I'm still working on 2 at the minute.
His drawings are amazing.
Shit for you for money. Okay, Rabbit.
I'll make you music if you want. I will do you a freaking theme song for your campaign if you want. It'll probably be better than my art. So,
Alan, you're up.
I want a fucking theme song.
I will do your theme song. That'd be great.
Get me at Tales from Novaterra, the 8th volume 2, and also CG Vacation. That's out now too.
Yeah.
Made it quick, quick and simple, quick and sweet.
Yeah, you're actually done before I'm done with all your freaking links. Holy crap!
Yeah.
Oh, and Atrox City, of course, my comic book Atrox City. Check out the first issue on Amazon. You can check that out while I'm working on issue 2, which will be physical books.
I want issue 2 now.
I know.
We could start doing more camping stories if you need more time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went
Rosa?
kayak. We had an inflatable kayak. It was pretty cool. I got it. I'm serious. I bought it off of Facebook Marketplace. It's never been used.
That
It was
just
only
sounds
$30.
terrible already.
It was fun. I could have done it all day if my wife and kids were like, "Dad, let us go. Let us go." I was like,
I hope you're on a river,
fine.
because if you're on the ocean, you'd have been fucked.
Rosa talk.
We're in a
Yep.
lake. There's a lake.
All right, Rosa, you're up.
Oh, Rosa.
After the Damn Sci-Fi Western Saga, nominated for the Prometheus Award for Best Novel of 2021. Be there. Where Jeff and I go to BasedCon together and we talk about different stuff on them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember, like, I went and I pushed the button on the part, and it went over 4,000. So if it wasn't there before, I think I did it. I think I was the one, because I just liked on it and it went to 4,000. So now you're famous, Amron. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yay.
Snap it to a Rosa.
Okay. JD, you get the last word. Oh, the exception of me.
Okay. Face front, true believers. That's it.
Enough said.
Oh, okay.
Namaste.
What? Well, no, I gotta put up my freaking links if I can find it.
You do,
I got-
absolutely. People want to buy his book, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Please
Come
buy.
on to
Please
this-
buy my book.
Everyone swears like a sailor on Rabbit's channel.
J Pot's books.
Yes, buy my book because I'm actually
Ringo will come to your house and punch you in the mouth.
Yeah, currently working on
Punch
my
him in the
next.
nuts,
Currently
I mean,
working on
you know.
producing my next book. So,
It's got wizards and stones in it.
Wizards and Stones, the Wizard Stones. Whatever.
Stoner wizard, man. That dude's
And
freaking
on that note,
magic bud.
on that note, Let's go.
That's all, folks.
Goodbye.
Later on.
Phenomenal.
Bye. Bye. We don't have any outro music, do we? Hang on.
This was just gonna abruptly end.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I know the perfect one.
Go ahead.
You know, I should have had 2 kazoos, and I could have done that.
Okay.
And so we tried air mattresses, and they all deflated in the middle of the night. And it was like sleeping on the
I've
fucking
ended the
ground.
stream now.